How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Big Six. Hope you're all good. It feels like it's been a little while for me anyway. It's been a few weeks, but the team's been doing their thing for the last few weeks. So big up the team and big up the community. Hit the like button. You're still showing some love throughout the summer. So make sure you do that. Individual channels in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to those. All of that stuff you should already know, but I'm here to remind you. And yeah, we're in the building. Matisse, TOBS, GRIZZ, SAEED, Big Steve, full house. Couple weeks off, league starting. What, this weekend's Charity Shield then, or Community Shield, whatever they call it, Liverpool Palace. Maybe we get some of that in as well. But yeah, a lot's changing since I'm gone. Liverpool are Galacticos, Chelsea back in the title race. United.
Same old. Yeah.
Same old.
Yeah.
Anything changed for you, look?
I mean, it peaks and troughs. Peaks and troughs.
I've been seeing the celebration everywhere in Singapore, man.
I'm seeing it everywhere still. At one point, I had to say, "All right, no more of these pictures. No more of these pictures," because fly back round real quick. But yeah, it is all mad. Yeah, what are we saying, man? When's the Super Cup, Tobes?
Sorry, next week Wednesday. Next week Wednesday.
Oh, so we got
that sounds bad, you know. That sounds quite peak. Super Cup, you know.
Yeah. I'll be flying out on Tuesday.
Oh,
with the big boys.
Oh, Steve bullied you into going out there this time for the Super Cup.
You didn't bully me into anything.
I said bullies, you know.
It's about fucking time, innit, that you went, you know what I mean? I was having doubts you even supported Tottenham. Was it even you in the stadium, or was it your brother? This is what I'm thinking.
Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Well, this time, as I said, listen, fresh start. I've already told you, every single date where there's a cup final next year, I've got it as leave. So nobody can chat shit to me. Nobody can say, "Oh, yeah, you got to do X, Y, Z." No.
Right, well, let me
for the quadruple, you know, for the quadruple, yeah.
Let me just stop you there, yeah? You're not getting to any more cup finals. So forget it.
Doesn't matter.
The law of averages says that in the last how many years you've won fuck all. Just because you win one, you don't go and book all the cup finals off the next season.
We're in another one in a week. So I mean,
yeah, come on.
Are you looking forward to that? Yeah,
we're in another one in a week, brother. Yeah.
Don't worry, mate. He's coming off. How are you feeling about the Sun news? I know we kind of started on Tottenham, but yeah, Sun leaving expected.
Start from the bottom, innit? Let's go. Oh, no,
yeah, expected. Definitely expected. We knew that he was going, but I'm happy at least he gets to go out on his own terms and he gets to go and have his pick of the clubs as well. Because I think there was interest from Saudi, interest from Turkey as well, but he obviously wanted to go to LA, and I think the club accepted a lower fee because of that as well, and I think he's earned that right. When you put in the amount of years that he's put in at our club, when you mash the work that he's mashed at our club, when you are loyal like he was loyal to our club, and when you stay and captain the club to winning their first major and God knows how long, you deserve all the flowers in the world and all the autonomy to choose where you want to go next. So yeah, man, very happy for Son that he gets to swan off into LA. That's going to be a very nice life to live there. But also, I'm thankful for the service that he gave our club. He was always a player that was never really like when for the most part at the club, it was always Kane and Son. But whilst Kane for me was probably the better player, it was a double act. And when you look at the work that he's mashed over the course of his Premier League career and his Tottenham career, the goals, the assists. I saw a stat the other day, second most goals for a winger in Premier League history. The second most goals. Only Mo Salah's got more goals than him in Premier League history for wingers, bro. Yeah, only Mo Salah's got more goals. And I've said this before, and I've had pelters. He is one of the best finishers I've ever seen play the sport in my lifetime. I struggle to name in the Prem maybe 5 to 10 finishers better than Son. So for me, he leaves with a legacy at Spurs, and then I think he leaves. Not everyone's going to agree with it, but for me, he leaves with a little bit of a legacy in the Prem as well. So let him go, let him do his thing. Now I'm just concerned about how we replace him because yes, he's on the decline, but that's Son. You can't just lose Son and just tell me, yeah, We're not going to do anything about that in the window. Sorry, I'm not having it. I don't care if you signed another prospect in Tel. I don't care. I don't care. Sorry. You can't lose Son and tell me, yeah, make do with 2 20-year-olds. It's not going to cut it. So, yeah.
They're probably saying Kudus is to replace what he.
No, not good enough. Kudus is not the replacement for Son. Kudus was to play right wing. How can he be the replacement for Son?
No, in terms of well, what you know, your main attacker.
No. I know you've just come back from holiday and you've had a good time in Hong Kong, and you're doing rush hour with expressions and stuff. But this ain't no rush hour.
I'm just having
this ain't no rush hour camaraderie here. Yeah, we're talking football now. Yeah, stop doing this. Oh, maybe Kudus is a replacement. You know damn well Kudus ain't no Son replacement. You know damn well. Yeah.
What was the fee
for Kudus? 55 million.
No, for Son.
For Son, I think it was around like 15 million euros or something like that. So yeah, we've taken a lot less than what we probably should have taken, or what we probably would have been offered by other clubs. But it's what he wants, and then his wages are off the books as well. That's like close to what 11-12 million quid off the books in wages. So they got money to play with, man. Go play with it and get us some players.
To be honest, we skipped quite. Go on, Said.
Now I was gonna say I echo what Tom's saying, man. Top player, man. Left foot, right foot. Used to tear City apart a lot, man, as well. Used to love playing against City. But yeah, I think for me, in terms of Premier League numbers wise, goals and assists every year, double digits mostly. You know what I mean, in terms of goals. And I think it's been him and Kane have been one of them duels that the Premier League won't forget, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Like you're gonna, you know what I mean, you're gonna know them ones. Like people talk about, you know, Kane and Lampard and Drogba, but them two were a duo as well. And I think in the 10 years, he's mastered a lot of work, man. You know what I mean? And I'm glad he got that trophy in the end. I know it's against us, but you know, for him personally, he's a nice guy, man. He's one of them kind of guys in football. You're like, you know what? He deserves it. You know what I mean? He's been loyal to Tottenham. He's been a good guy, and obviously he's helped Tottenham financially in other ways. But big up to him. But yeah, no, honestly, man, good guy, left foot, right foot, technically very, very good. Obviously, he's lost his pace, but he never lost that ability. You know what I mean? And I think, yeah, man, definitely, whether he's a Premier League legend or not, still top player, man. So yeah. Man, full
that's why I said,
him, man.
No one had to agree. It's fine. People have their own opinions. I'm just speaking from my perspective, right? So yeah.
I think he's a nice guy as well. Like, the modern day footballers, some of them are controversial with him. He just business all the time, represent his country so well. And like you say, he stayed loyal to Spurs because when he was on form, you know, in his prime, there was probably people looking at him. You know what I mean? But he brings a lot to the table, like you just said. That he brings goals, he brings assists, but he also brings that support that we spoke about, and it's impressive, you know. He does, and I feel like nobody's got a bad word to say about him. He's one of them players. He came, he did his thing, and now he's going to go earn a lot of money and just, you know, go out there. But we said it last season. It was coming to the end for him. It's sad when you've got a player who's a legend at your club and you see him on the decline. You don't really want to let him go because you love him, innit? But then to go forward, you've got to do it. You know what I mean? You've got to cut it at some point and say, you know, it's his time to go. And I think it is his time to go. And like you say, Tottenham have took less money and just they're on the next level now. They've won a trophy. He goes away into the background. He's happy. And they've got to now find someone to replace him. They've got to get someone to get their numbers, which is not easy, you know?
Yeah, defo. I agree with everything you said. It's interesting when. Sorry, go on, Grizz, go on.
Sorry, I was just going to carry on with the shout outs for Son, man. I said it yesterday. I said I'm not even a Spurs fan, but you got to respect. In my opinion, just my opinion, I think he's a legend, man. I think he's a Premier League legend. You know, you got to remember he's with Spurs, with all due respect. So when people say he didn't win much, you know, it's like the Kane argument. You know, Kane's a magnificent footballer. So, you know, you can tell he's a magnificent footballer. And Son, the biggest testimony I can give him, and a lot of Liverpool fans, 90% would agree, was he's the one player that could have messed with that trio that we had, the legendary trio. Salah, Bobby, for me. Salah, Bobby, and Mane. I think Son in that era was the one I was always saying, yo, if we could add Son to that three, he's the one who could mess with them. And there's not many other attackers in world football that could have messed with that three, like to suit them. You know, I'm not talking about stylistic better players. There's loads of great players in that era.
Yeah.
But stylistic,
going into that system and just playing across the front three, and
playing
just
in a club team in that system. But yeah, like the rest of the book lad said, top guy as well. You can't not love him, man. Do you know what I mean? You have to love Son. You know what I mean? Brilliant guy. And you know what? What an ending! Like go out on a high, man. You know what I mean? Perfecto. You know, win a trophy for Spurs, which is mad, right? And then retire, and then like go and get your money, get your earns as well. Fantastic ending to a fantastic.
And he even assisted that the year before that miss against City in the last few minutes.
It's true.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Things happen.
That miss was on purpose.
It was on purpose. Son is an honest guy, yeah.
Yo, that was on purpose, man.
One of the best finishes, most clinical finishes. That shit was definitely on purpose, man. 100%.
No, it wasn't on purpose. It happens. It happens. I've seen.
Have you seen Ortega the way he got down for that? That's not normal.
Yeah, I put a poll in the chat, Premier League legend, because when Tob said it, I mean, I tend to agree.
Maybe I'm getting emotional.
I agree as well.
No, I tend to agree. Even as an Arsenal fan, I'd say if I take it back and like Tob said, his output, playing for Tottenham,
I think he's a Tottenham legend. I wouldn't say. When you look at the list of wingers in the Prem over the years,
is it because he's not won it? Is it? Are you
no, because Gerrard doesn't want it, and he's a Premier League legend.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I can't be Kane.
Toby was jousting with the idea of if he's world class or not, and I don't think a Premier League legend is not world class. So
I don't know. I don't know about that. Would you class Jamie Vardy a Premier League legend?
Oh yeah.
Point.
That's
point.
A good point.
Is he world class? Nowhere near it.
Yeah, true.
Nowhere near it.
I don't know. He's definitely a Tottenham legend for me. Premier League icon, maybe for me.
That's
maybe not a legend.
Yeah.
Because I just wouldn't put him in that top bracket of. I don't know. I just don't feel
I like Premier League icon. I like Premier League icon. You're fair shout.
Premier League, cult hero or kind of one of them. Yeah.
But I think he was world class at his best. So.
There was moments where he was on like world class form and his ability and his, what he was. But did he make it? Was he consistent? Because it was almost like a purple patch where you thought
he was consistent, but he was.
I'm talking about those patches where you're like, wow, where's Son gone? You know,
was
what I mean?
He like
where
Mo Salah, where Mo Salah's back in 20 plus, and unfortunately, that's
Mo Salah. You're talking top 3 of all time in the Premier League. We're talking Son like top 15.
It's interesting because I hear where you're coming from, and the thing is, when you debate it, like there is an argument to make there, especially when you look at the numbers that he put up. But for me, it's not. It's a combination of the numbers. It's a combination of the numbers, the team he played for, and I think okay, cool, we didn't win the impact, we didn't win no league, but like the impact that he had for us, like he's literally carrying him and Kane. They're literally carrying our attack for like 6-7 years, bro. And they're doing it under a series of managers. You look at all the players that he gets compared to that are better than him. They're settled clubs. Pep has been at Man City since 2016. Jurgen Klopp was at Liverpool since 2015, right? Like Son has had Jose Mourinho. He's had Nuno Espirito Santo. He's had Ange Postecoglou. He's had Maurizio Pochettino. He's had Ryan Mason. He's now got Thomas Frank. He's had bare managers and he still clapped. No matter the system, no matter the manager, no matter the formation, he still clapped. When Kane is out, Son gets to clapping. Facts. Literally facts. Champions League, Premier League, when Kane is out, everyone used to know, like, we'd be worried, but we'd be like, if Son is fit, he's going to do this for us. And he's proven it time and time again. So, as I said, it's up to interpretation. And some people say he is, some people say he isn't. It is what it is. I'm not too fussed. I'm only speaking from my perspective as well. And then when you look at the area that he's come from as well, right? Loads of comments I had in the video I did. They were like, I saw loads of comments from people from like the eastern part of Asia saying like they couldn't have wished for like a better representative for that part of the world. And for me, I'm like, when you deep it, how many players from that part of the world have made the impact he's made in the Prem? How many?
None.
How many? Exactly. None.
I mean, he's the only one.
There's a question here saying Park Ji-sung or Son.
Come on, man.
Son.
Park was a good player and he won trophy. Let's not play. Come on.
Can I just say something about Park Ji-sung? Yeah, you know, sometimes you get the baton and you give it on to. I think he's a pioneer in terms of Asian football.
100.
You know, he walks, so then you know. But I don't think Son was as talented as Park was as talented as Son. But you know what I mean. My guy Park was so underrated, man. You know what I mean? Man,
like on a serious job. On a
serious job. But I will say though, Son is a more talented player, better player. You know, I'm not gonna deny that, but yeah,
they're different, innit? They're different
roles. Players, yeah.
Yeah, know your role. Son knew his.
100%. Know your role is a good one. Know your role is a good one. Yeah,
no, he knew his role. He knew his role.
Park was definitely the trailblazer in the Prem.
Yes.
I don't know if it was on the global stage. There were still other East Asian players that were doing their thing, but I think in terms of peak at that time, Park was the best.
Yeah.
Park was the best and the biggest.
You already mentioned needing to replace him. Ideally for you, who's that?
And this is where the whole Madison stuff comes into play, because it's like, if it was me, I'd go super ambitious. Try and fail and not try at all. I'd be chucking 65 million. Go to AC Milan, see what they're going to say for Leao.
I knew you were going to say Leao.
I did.
Bro, I knew he was going to say Leao.
Bro, of course.
No. I'm not saying it's unrealistic as well. You know that. I'm not going to cut you. Normally, I cut you down. I see what you're saying.
My thing is that's like, you lot obviously may take the piss off. You don't win anything.
No.
Genuinely, replacing Son, it's not easy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I know people say, "Oh no, but Brennan Johnson's good." Come on, Brennan Johnson is not Son. Do you get, like, we need to go out there and get ourselves a bad boy, right? And someone like Rafael Leao, he ticks that box. And it's not just him. There are other wingers.
Rafael who?
Rafael Leao.
Dream. So who's the reality?
Yeah, but we want a proper realistic target right now, bro.
Nah, you lot are doing this dirty. No, that's a really.
Why is what?
You think Rafael Leao would go to Tottenham? Are you taking the piss?
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Front line, making the jewel in the crown. Front, like, he's your main guy.
Wait, do you think that Hong Kong Cup holds, brother? It's all right, man. Don't worry.
The thing is,
it's not just
you lot are smoking.
I don't think it's just far fetched, you know. I don't think.
Of course it is. Don't be silly, man.
I disagree,
you
man.
lot are being silly.
I don't think Leao's rated like that.
Leao is the
goodness gracious.
Right?
Where would Leao go right now in his career, though? Real Madrid not coming for him.
He'd rather not move than go to Tottenham. I'm being dead serious right now.
AC Milan are dusting, man. AC Milan ain't going anywhere.
He's not moving to Tottenham. I'm telling you right now, he's not moving to Tottenham.
I mean, sure, AC Milan right now, if you look at the team, they build a few players, but they're not what they used to be.
I'm with Toby on this one. I'm with Toby.
Mitoma's
I would be ambitious.
Mitoma's a good shout. Mitoma's a good shout.
Yeah, I like Mitoma. I'd be
Mitoma's a bad boy.
But when they're knocking back like 90 million from Saudi for Mitoma, how much are they going to charge Spurs, who've just been knocked back 60 million for Morgan Gibbs White?
Yeah.
What about Garnacho?
I like Mitoma, but
Brandon, don't worry about Garnacho. That's yours, man. Don't be throwing it on other people.
Stop trying to.
Yeah.
You know how this guy's cheeky. They signed Hato. They signed Hato, and now they're on the cusp of signing Simmons. Why don't you throw us Hato or let us sign Simmons? No. You're saying go sign
Hato's
Garnacho.
done, bro. What do you mean sign Hato?
Yeah,
Hato's announced.
Exactly.
You know what? Yeah. But the Lookman one is very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the Atalanta president. Yeah, he does not want to sell them to Inter Milan because they're a direct rival, and like Atalanta could challenge for the league and etc. etc. Why would he want to sell him to Inter Milan? But I don't know if that would be. I think he's a very good player, man.
Lookman's a good shout for Tottenham.
Lookman is a good shout, man.
Lookman is a good shot, and he's
fellow Niger boy as well, fellow Niger and
exactly.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, we make Tottenham black again, you know. Black in the
you're taking Cam's line.
You need to make the playing stuff like the black brothers is increasing in the last couple of years.
Allow it, man. You had Van der Vaart and Gareth Bale and Modric in your heyday, man. Shut up, man.
You weren't even.
Stop this! You weren't even born. Nonsense.
You were in that. No.
I watched your. I watched your team, bro. You were your fucking Dawson at the back, and you were fucking Alan Hutton at right back. Talking about
Alan Hutton, you know that's a throwback. That's a throwback.
Yeah, when Bale and Van der Vaart were
Alan Hutton, bro. Scott Parker.
You're watching.
That's what
you're
you're
watching
on, bro. Scott
Teletubbies
Parker.
in your pajamas and your Crocs. Watching,
No, bro. No.
yeah.
I was
Whilst
watching in 4K.
Rafael
Nah.
van der Vaart and Gareth Bale in the Champions League. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
joke with that one.
Paviachenko talking
stay in your
about make
lane,
Tottenham
stay in your
black again.
You want to be
Paviachenko
like
up
Arsenal,
front.
man. Man, the FC, and that. You want to be man, the FC.
Peter Crouch, yeah, another one. How many more do you
Yeah.
want to do?
Ledley
Yeah.
King, Defoe, Canute, Gardner. I can keep going, brother. Zakora, Palacios.
Oh, yeah,
Gardner.
Gardner, yeah, I remember him. I remember that one. Yeah.
Palacios.
Campbell.
What's that one in the middle? The Ivory Coast one.
That shut him up, innit?
Yeah.
You know what? We don't speak on that one, man. We don't speak on
Real OG.
Chris Hughton as well, yeah. Chris Hughton, don't forget about
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but yeah,
go on.
that's mad. No, I was gonna say like Tottenham need to do something because you're right. Son is a big miss, whether he's passed it or not. Kudus, your front line is I don't think it's still good enough.
It's not
man,
formidable.
to be
It's
competing.
not formidable.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the problem.
not.
It's not. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite cut the mark. So like it's a weird one because I don't think it's a terrible front line, but I don't think it's a good one either.
No.
You got two prospects. I like them, Tell and Odegaard.
Odegaard.
I wouldn't have signed Tell this summer, but that's not to say that like now that we have him, I don't think he's going to do well. I think he can develop, right? But they're prospects.
Yeah.
Can't be pinning hopes on two prospects. Then you've got Kudus, who's the player that we will pin expectation on. But then you've got really Kudus, and then you got Solanke. He's a good player, but he's not a bagsman like that. He's not one chance bang. That's not Solanke, right? And then you've got Brennan Johnson, who is arguably one of the worst wingers I've seen play for Tottenham, but yet he's got this unique ability to score goals. Like the guy just scores goals. So it's weird. Like there's goals there, there's some technical quality there, but there's not that. Like Son and Kane, they had the well-rounded package. Like these guys are more consistent than most, and they're going to deliver in most games, and they're going to score against big opponents. It's like to get these things from the attack we have now, it's a lot to ask for, which is why I'm like, we need more. We absolutely need more in that attack, especially with the Maddison injury. We need more. We need a 10 as well as an attacker. Like we've got a lot to do, man. We've got a lot to do. We should be. Go on.
Well, PALHINHA is coming, but that doesn't address what you're talking about. Well, since the whole Gibbs White thing, who's the next name? Like, because all I keep hearing,
there hasn't really been one. There hasn't really been one. Eze news died weeks ago. Eze news died before the Gibbs White. I think as soon as Arsenal, like we never really made an approach for Eze, which is frustrating to me. But as soon as Arsenal registered any interest, that's Eze talk basically done. You've not really heard anything from Eze the last couple of weeks. Obviously, Xavi Simons is going to Chelsea. So yeah, there's not really been much chat for number 10. Maybe there was some random ITK that was spreading the news that we were apparently going to hijack the Enzo Miliot bid. I didn't even discover this player until like Saturday, by the way. I watched one comp. I said, yeah, this guy looks wavy. And then the Sunday, or even this morning, I find out he's off to Al Hilal. So I'm like,
yeah. I heard about that as well today.
So I honestly couldn't tell you who you were targeting next in the number 10 role. I think we've been linked with Elliot maybe, but
what about that Leicester kid? The Leicester kid's cold, man.
Hey,
El Canoes. He's a. You know what, El Canoes?
Bro, he's a
like
bad
him.
boy, man.
I like him, but again, it's one of them ones where it's like, how old is he? Like 22, 23?
22, 23, yeah.
23, yeah. It's like, okay, cool. Maybe we can put some responsibility on you, but like, how much responsibility can we put on you? Maddison injured, Kulusevski injured. Whoever's coming in, yo, you have to literally put that creativity on your back and cook. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to ask for.
Well, what's going on with Grealish? Is he still on the move this summer, Steve?
I think so. The Manchester press are running with that. Him and Pep have had a chat, and Grealish might think he's future lies at City, but I don't think Pep wants to play him. So
that's a shout, though.
He's not going to have it. I think he wants to leave. I think what Jack's problem is, he's bought a big, massive gaff in Manchester, massive, like a mansion with a lake and all that. He's got a young kid. His missus don't want to up sticks and leave the Northwest. And if I'm Jack Grealish's missus, do you want to let Jack go and live the high life in London in the week or Newcastle or somewhere? So I think she wants to keep him in the Northwest. So I don't know what the situation is. For me, I'd keep him if he can come to an agreement with Pep and he'll use him. Then I'll keep. I'd rather keep Jack. But if he's got to go, then listen. I tell you, he's a good player, and I think his next club, he's got a point to prove. So they might get the best out of him. You know.
Would you entertain that?
If there's any justice in this Big Six world, Jack Grealish to Spurs.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy.
It's some story.
The thing is, the annoying thing with Jack Grealish is if you offered me this deal 2 years ago, I would have taken it. Absolutely. Just because I think he's been pants at City does not mean that I think he's a bad player. We saw the same player at Aston Villa, and we've even seen it in doses for Man City. But the Jack Grealish that I see now, yes, we can all say there's a good player in there. Obviously, there's a good player in there because we've literally seen what he can do in the Prem. But the problem with me and Jack Grealish is he's clearly going through things. Clearly, he's going through things. And I'm like, do I really like? We need stability. We don't need with all due respect, we don't need someone who's currently not stable in their career. And yes, Jack Grealish may have a point to prove now, but for me, I'm looking for someone who has maybe a different character to Jack Grealish right now. And I'm looking for someone who's probably more on the upward trajectory. I think Jack Grealish now is probably trying to, it's like you're in damage limitation. You're trying to like salvage your career. No, I think Spurs need to be going for someone who's coming to this team and that can put this team on their back and can be here for the long haul and can offer us stability. What do we need? Stability. As I said, 2 years ago, I would have entertained it. Now, not a chance, bro. Not a chance.
Okay. I'm not going to ask the question anymore.
Just a quick one on Grealish. Yeah, I know Chelsea. They bought this carbon copy of Jack Grealish. By the way, yeah, just a random one. I don't know if you know about him, Matisse, but I watched him and I was like, this guy's an ex Grealish, bro. What's his name again, Matisse? The kid that you bought from Palace.
The Derry guy.
Yeah, Derry, brother. Have you watched him? He's literally Grealish. They bought him, I think.
Same time you bought Wright.
Yeah, brother. He's literally like Grealish, bro.
Wow.
Got like generally everything, low socks, hair, the way he plays, the way he's moving. I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. But yeah,
we'll see.
Can he drink as much as Jack though? That's the problem.
Right, listen, we'll see it.
No one will ever drink
contract.
as much as Jack.
Hopefully we don't.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Let me get some of these. And Carl says, Tobes, your reaction to Gabriel's clapback on IG to Richarlison with the Man of the Match awards. South Africa vid was sick, by the way. Man's afraid of cats.
I don't really have a reaction to it. I don't really care about it, to be honest. But I mean, it's banter between two Brazilian dons, so let them have their banter in it.
Yeah, big up the community and the love for the South Africa, vlog part 2. If you haven't gone to check it out, go check it out, people, after the show. We can sell you Sterling, our Chelsea legend. Trust us, mate. Keep forgetting about him. He's still.
Where's he going? Is he got like a?
Apparently,
I don't know where his career goes from here, me. I don't know where it goes. I mean, would another Premier League take a chance on him? Another team?
I think Fulham are sniffing around for him.
Is it?
Yeah, what kind of money those are going to want? He still thinks he's fucking elite.
I mean, he's gonna have to. Either he takes the pay cut or he just rots in Chelsea's reserves and takes the cash. If I was him, actually maybe I shouldn't say what I do.
Maybe. Go to top.
I'm banking that cash, bro. 300 bags a week. Are you mad? No way, bro. I'm banking that.
There's no Saudi interest or American interest. Then there must be something there.
Nah, not yet. Not heard. I don't think he wants to leave.
He's got
Premier League.
He's got ventures here as well, and stuff.
And he's got his two kids and his misses and stuff.
Fulham would be the most
ideal
predictable move there. I'd say.
Yeah.
Or maybe I would say West Ham, but I don't know what's going on.
No, if they get Reece, if Fulham get Nelson, what are they going to do with Sterling on top of that with them wages? Not that they have to pay all of it, but even us paying half of it last year was half too much. Ted says, big up to the panel. Love you guys so much. Love for the love. Unrelated, Tobes, which smoke stack twin brother are you and your brother?
I don't know what that means. Smoke stack.
What's that?
Oh, he's talking about Sinners. He's talking about the film Sinners.
Which
one was the bad one? I'm probably the bad one out of the two. right
Yeah,
now.
bad boy movie, man. So
right now. Cool. What's this one here? No, that's cool. Keep it moving. I mean, who's done the most in the last week or so? That obviously Chelsea, Hato, Liverpool, massive Isak bid. It's one of these two.
Who else? Who else?
Yeah.
Bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the
Yeah.
two players.
Who else, bro? The team that
Hato
just
and-
buys, they buy players every week. They buy players every week and they sell players every week.
What's with this tone? You were just on Twitter, just clapping, tap dancing for all of our business this summer, saying how great of a job we've done. Now you're coming with all this animosity on the camera again. Why don't you keep the energy that you had on Twitter?
I wasn't tapped dancing anything. I'm just there's no animosity. What do you mean keep the energy? What did I say? What did I say that doesn't match what I said on Twitter? I said you've been the most active. You're buying a player 1 week.
Have we? I mean, Liverpool are pretty active as well. Let's give credit to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? They signed another kid called Wright.
Hayes are there, man.
Where's that kid gonna get changed, Grizz? Is there enough space for him to get changed in the
Was
change
that
room?
was that the one that was announcing the huge
Coming from
bomber?
Salford? Yeah, another huge bomber. You know what I mean?
Huge.
Cats be laughing now, but cats are gonna say huge with me very soon. They're all gonna say, "What a huge move." That's what I'm saying.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. But
No, it's
49 players in 4 years. Is that
50 now, Turkish. 50
something
now.
like that. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, listen, the strategy is quite obvious, isn't it? It's not normal behavior, but they're signing these players low contracts, low wage contracts, and they're easy to flip. And everybody asked the question. They're on 8-9 year deals. How are you going to flip them? And they're flipping them. They are flipping them. You know, this summer, even today, they're clearing players for fun right now. Dewsbury Hall's leaving. Broya's gone. Chukwuemeka's leaving. Okachukwu's leaving.
Where's Broya gone to?
Broya's he's gone to Burnley.
On loan, let me guess.
No, they've purchased him.
What?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
I think it was like 20 or 15 plus add-ons.
And they're buying that midfielder as well from you, aren't they?
Yeah. Okachukwu. That one's a good signing for them, I think. I think he's a bit underrated. I think he could have done.
I think that's a very good signing for them.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just clearing house, man, and we got loads more to clear. You know what I mean? So they have to keep up the pace that they're doing it at the moment, because there's still Nkuku, there's still Sterling, there's still Vega, there's still Chilwell, and there's a couple of others as well. Gu's gone on loan to Sunderland. Loads of guys have gone to Strasbourg, and obviously Simons and Hato. So the numbers are starting to come down, which is good. But this is what they're doing, and at the end of the day, with all of these restrictions for clubs like Newcastle, financially, Aston Villa, we know Chelsea ain't got the biggest stadium. This is how they're deciding to make some of their money. Do you know what I mean? They have crazy numbers for sales right now in terms of, I think Chelsea and Liverpool are just the ones selling the most right now, making bare money off sales. Our record sales, like slapping United and Arsenal record sales across the face constantly. We're making 30s, 40s just for fun. So look, it's stressful as a fan, because you don't know when someone's coming in for the intention of actually playing to make it or just to be flipped. But at the end of the day, as long as they get them out the door, then that's it. Yes, Toby.
So I just wanted to ask a question. So which former Chelsea member of staff do you have at Burnley? Who's behind the scenes at Burnley doing? You know, like when you play.
I don't know.
You know when you
just Americans dealing with Americans, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it. That's
you
right.
know when you play foot manager,
I'll scratch shows. If you get relegated, we'll loan you a load of your youngsters. We won't send them Strasbourg. We'll send it. It's all bent as fuck.
100%. I actually think something dodgy is happening there, because it's like.
Hold on.
Wait. Just hear me out.
Hold on. Why are you doing this? Why?
Just hear me out. Bashir Humphreys.
Yeah.
Leslie Okutuku. And Amanda Broya. How much money is that? Is that from Burnley's budget?
Was 14 million. Okutuku looks like it'll be about 20.
Broya 20 million.
Who's 15 or. But Liverpool are about to sell this Morton brother, Ricky and Morty, for 15 million.
Rick and Morton.
Yeah,
Rick and Morty.
15 million. Who's that? No, because it's not consistent, Grizz. No, because it's not consistent. He says something dodgy's going on. You're selling Nunes for 70 million quid to Saudi.
I'm just
Is that
messing
dodgy
with
or not?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know,
as well.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, but let me drag Grizz in there. Grizz, is that dodgy or not? What's going on over there, mate? Is that right?
Dodgy, brother. Everything's dodgy.
Man said everything's dodgy, you know. Everyone, he went from like, yo,
these
we're
wings
clean.
are dodgy, brother. These wings are dodgy.
Yeah. They look definitely dodgy. I don't know where you got them from.
Wait, definitely not that place in Manchester that you bloody took me to. I tell you, he ordered some of them.
But I told you to Mr. Fries, bro. Mr. Fries ain't dodgy. Sure. Listen, Mr. Fries is not dodgy. People will test me. Mr. Fries is not dodgy. But listen, go ahead.
But Matisse, are you not hearing, like, are you not seeing it though? Like, as I said, football manager settings, when you know football manager, when sometimes you're in like the third or fourth season and you're just a team, you're trying to shift some players and you can't sell them for anything. So you know what you do sometimes when you want to cheat? You go and take over the other club. You create a new profile and you just buy them all. I think someone's doing that at Burnley. Now, don't get me wrong. Leslie's a good purchase for them, but the other two, I don't really know much about Humphreys.
Is
I'm not
a
going to
good
speak on
purchase
him.
for them as well.
Broya for 20 million.
That one's a bit.
That one is very dodgy.
I'm not really understanding because he had a lot of injury problems. But look, Chelsea and City have got the best academies in the country, bar none. You know, in terms of consistently bringing through senior players into the game across all leagues, across many different countries, City and Chelsea do it in the last 10 years. And last summer, how many names was Steve rattling off players that are leaving City, just making loads of profit, making loads of bank off the academy? We're doing it now. And at the end of the day, you know, we have players that are valuable to other clubs. They're not valuable to Chelsea right now, but you can't tell me Ukachukwu can't do a job for them, you know? So it's like, that's what stockpiling is. When you stockpile players, people want those players. Do you know what I mean? They're not bums. We're not moving on. Like, it's not like they've come in for an absolute scrub where it doesn't make any sense. It's market value as well. It's not overpriced. So it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the model.
Maybe 20 million is just not anything nowadays. You know what I mean?
It's not. It's not really. Yeah, how much did Brewster go for? Sorry, I have to keep dragging Liverpool into this fight. They're just a great example. Like, how much did Brewster got a nice fade, a nice shape up with a Champions League medal on his chest.
That was shame. That was mad. I can't lie.
Man was at A-Star Barbers and went for 25 million. That's it. Didn't kick a ball.
That's why Klopp kicked him out. This is Arsenal behavior. Kicked him out.
you lot actually, when I look at your outgoings, you lot get money for people that don't really make no sense. I'll be honest.
No, we're dodgy as fuck.
So it is what it is. But yeah,
if this Nunes rumors are true as well, boy, yeah, there's gonna
be. Saudi will pay that though, innit? Saudi at least will pay the money because they've got the money. You can't say to Saudi, "Yo, listen, we'll give you for 30 million, bro." Who are you?
Talking about academy players and etc. and Chelsea, can you get me the email of your academy director? I need to send him some more money, Matisse. Please.
Yeah, Rio. Yeah, got it.
I need to send him some money.
Baller.
Especially because we're looking at, and this is my thing. Yeah, we're looking at Garnacho, and right now some of my fan base are onto me because I'm speaking my truth. Just because we're interested, just because we're tracking, we're looking like we're going to sign, doesn't mean now suddenly I'm going to pretend to rate the player. I'm seeing talents like Rio, who, yes, he's only played a couple of preseason games, but just look with your eyes. There's a clear differential. Yeah, I agree. Remember the name. And Arsenal fans will say the same about Wanyeri last season. Now Downman, I'm sorry, like you can just see the intelligence. You can see the IQ in their play. You just have to watch. I'm not interested in caps for Argentina and all these little.
He's already better than Garnacho. I'm putting it on record,
bro. Listen, you say that you say it, and people will be like, "It's too early." That's fine. But at the end of the day,
talent-wise, I even can agree with that.
We all know what we can see. Do you know what I mean? It's very obvious. The talent is clear. So, yeah, for me, it's just a bit frustrating because that was the one. That's the one guy I remember when we let him go. I was like, okay, let's see what happens from here. And then a year later,
but you're going to be confident to flip him anyway, so you shouldn't be really bothered. He'll be a bench player for you lot, and you lot can flip him and just do whatever you need to do after.
It's
not a big L for you. Garnacho.
No, I'm all right. I don't want to flip him. I'm happy to.
But you know you're going to do it though. You think
Garnacho's going to want to be a
brother, he ain't got no choice, brother. What do you mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
what
what
does
does
he-
that mean, bro? What is it?
His ego.
Brother, that's why we're getting rid of him. That's why we're getting rid of him.
TOBS.
I
His
know.
ego.
Thank you, Grizzy. Can I see you, by the way, Grizz? I can't see you. What I'm trying to say to you is,
no, keep it. You look like Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
I
What I'm trying to say to you is, though, bro.
Oh, do you know that today's cool?
No, but you've helped my point, though, Grizz. Like, we're getting rid of him because he thinks his ego's up there, and he came out of the Europa League final and goes, "Yo, why was I playing, Mo? Me. Brother, see you later, man. Like, you can go."
But even Quenda at Sporting, who's coming in 2026, Esteval, I'm more excited for these guys than I would be for Garnacho. Have they done more than Garnacho at the highest level?
Oh, yeah, that's another player.
Maybe not.
Isn't it?
But I don't care because I'm watching these guys and I'm just seeing a clear difference.
Is there
in the
enough
way that they
places in the
play.
dressing room for these, man? Like, have you been like today? Like, I mean, you know when you go to the dressing room, like for the tours and that, is it actually like places for these man? Like, do they keep building like new?
There's enough
like, you know what I'm
slots.
saying?
I played at the stadium a couple of weeks back. There's
Come on.
There's enough spots.
There's enough spots, yeah. Say
enough
less
spots.
then.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say because that
Oh,
dressing room gets big.
the kids get changed in the car park.
Yo, yeah, it's crazy, man. But honestly,
pause. Just
but you know what it is for me though, yeah.
Pause
If
for
you give
what?
me,
No. Wait, 1 sec, side. Pause for what?
He's just a kid, innit? He's a kid, innit?
Pause for what, bro?
I'm just saying it. Just pause, isn't it? Just putting it. I'm just putting it there. I'm just putting it there, bro. Just put it out there. innit?
no, but I'm just saying, I'd happily take in the region of 30 to 40 million for Garnacho. You know, I was bantering, yeah. And
I
listen,
didn't think anything for him, bro. About 30 to 40
yeah,
How
but
about-
come
how
on, we
about
just
a
need a
loan?
little bit of something.
How
Nah,
about
no
a-
loans, man. No loans.
about a
Give me
loan?
30 to
How about
40
a
million
loan?
and we keep it moving. You know what I mean? It's full profit for us. We had our chance, 70 million. He refused to go to Napoli. And that was the highest price. Can you believe it? Garnacho, 70 million. Napoli were ready to pay. But Garnacho didn't want to go because he wanted more money. He believed that, bro. And obviously now we're in the situation now. What it is. And also, United have made it clear that they don't want him as well. So the value goes down even more. He's not training with the first team. So he's not part of the squad. So the value's going to go down naturally. So listen, move ahead. Good luck to him.
So does
And
that
it is what it is.
does that not put you in a weak negotiating position for us to not come on
It does.
deadline day and say, right, we'll take a loan and we'll do an option to buy, little 5 million offer. at
Well,
the
that
end
would be
of the loan.
stupid.
If it doesn't work out, you get another 5 million like you got for Sancho, and that's it.
That would be stupid. You know what I mean? But the scenario is heading that way. And that's why I'm like, Chelsea, this is what they do. And unfortunately, it is what it is. The game is a game, but you can tell what Chelsea are doing. They're going to wait until the end of the window and they're going to slap maybe 20. And then United are probably going to accept it, which is going to be crazy to me. So United can't make that same mistake twice. Hence why I think Dan Ashworth was one of the reasons why he got sacked. Because I think he was definitely involved in that Sancho deal. The reason why it became obligation, all of a sudden you've got a 5 million penalty fee. Are you mad? Should have been more than that. So we can't make that same mistake twice. We cannot. It's categorically, honestly, we cannot, bro. Especially to Chelsea. So let's see, man.
I just wish he went to Napoli. I think he would have done great under Conte.
He wants the Premier League, bro. Endorsement deals, brother. You're getting more money in the Premier League, man. Like, that's the reality, guys. And no other leagues sound good, but the endorsements, the sponsorship, the level as well. Come on, Premier League is the best league in the world, man. Whether we say La Liga is still good, but Premier League is where the eyes are on, bro. You know, and they play Champions League football as well. So,
do you think he wants to build a brand?
Brother,
Yes, he's done that better than be a baller, isn't it?
Brother, he's got two. How many followers has he got on social media?
Million.
Like 12 million on Instagram or something.
Yeah, he's all about his brand, bro. You get me? So why not? So let's see. Listen, there's qualities in his game. I'm not gonna say he's fully a scrub, but I think there are some qualities off the bench that he can give you. As a starter, it's a no-go. That he ain't gonna offer you nothing to start. But off the bench, when the game is stretched and you need someone to make an impact, I'm telling you, Garnacho can do that. It's when he started to become a starter, we were all like, we're tired, man. It's not working. He's getting marked out of the game. His ideas are gone. It is what it is. But as
How old is he now?
He's 21, just turned 21.
He stinks, man. Sorry, he's not good.
Can you allow me to be my... why are you interrupting my sale pitch, bro? I'm trying to conduct a sale pitch here, and you're interrupting it, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, listen.
This is the thing, because he's young, people will be like, oh, but he's still got loads of potential. But the thing is, we've seen him in the Premier League for quite a few years now. Do you know?
Yes.
It's not like as if he's just burst onto the scene and he hasn't had time to acclimatize to the pace of the league or the physicality of it. He's been here, and I'm not moved at all. So I don't really understand what we're trying.
He has scored in big cup games. He has scored in big cup games. You know what I mean? He's assisted in a few big games as well. Like let's not do that as well. He has performed in some big games, you know, for Man United.
So is Brennan Johnson.
That's where I think he should go. Nottingham Forest, I think, would be sick for him. On the break, on the counter, perfect. But
how likely is it, though, Matisse?
Unfortunately, way too likely for my liking, bro. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Fabrizio won't stop yapping about it. He says it like 3 or 4 times. I think he's got dementia at this point. He says it like 3-4 times a day. It's ridiculous. He's doing too much.
Now he's getting paid, bro. You know what it is with Fabrizio, bro? The agent have definitely told him, yo, bro, we're gonna give you some money. Just go and pump that shit out, bro.
There's no other reason for him to literally be repeating himself 3-4 times.
It's got to be.
There's no point. There's no need.
That man's making his bread. It is what it is. The same with the Isak situation, I think, as well. Even though I see some man doing a madness over it, but listen, Fabrizio's getting intel from the agents. You got to push it out, man. Make sure we're talking about it constantly, bro. And it keeps everything relevant, innit? As soon as it goes quiet, bro, then all of a sudden some deals actually like go off. Because
what's Xavi Simons coming in for then? Because he's predominantly left wing. Now I know he can play central and he played there a few times, but what's the
I'm happy to just sign Simons and shut the window because I think we have enough now. You know, you got Simons to play off the left, like you said. Maybe there's an overlap to just
Simons off the left. Wouldn't he be competing with
Gittins?
Palmer?
Yeah. And competing with Palmer, he competing with both of them. So for me, I would like to just get that one done and kind of shut the door because I feel like we're going into territory where we're maybe doing a bit too much or the quality of what we're bringing in is dropping.
Like
that's not like
that's not like you.
That's unbearable, you know.
It's not like us at all. Do you know what I mean? It's not like us to get carried away in the market and do too many deals. Do you know what I mean? It's not like us at all. But yeah, I feel like it's just we want like 8 or 9 attackers. We want to have 2 players for each position. We have 4 positions.
I'll agree.
4-2-3-1, and they want 2 for each position. Maybe it will even be 3 if Jackson stays for the forward. And it's 4 comps. And obviously there was key injuries last season. At least there is no excuses. You know, Arsenal last season, there was excuses. The injuries started coming in. If you're going to have all these players, then it kind of washes out the excuses. If people get injured, you have options to cover. So I guess, you know, depth is important in a World Cup year. So I can't even
quite literally 2 teams.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
They got to go for everything now, man, guys. They've got to, you know, win it all now. What do you reckon, guys?
No, they'll say that we're still young. We're still developing. That's what they'll say.
Is Maresca, is he at the core of this stuff? Like, is he in agreement with it all? Because I know before part of the excuses to why some signings haven't worked out is because the manager didn't align with the club and all of that. Well, what's this one like this time?
I feel like he's aligned. Yeah, I feel like this summer he's aligned. The players that are coming in, they seem to make a lot of sense for what he's trying to do. I think he definitely. It's difficult with the manager because he does kind of speak for the board. So he'll kind of recite and repeat shit that they've definitely told him to say during the season. Then when it doesn't really look right from a PR perspective, they'll flip it 380 and say something completely different the next week. So you have to be careful when you're listening to this guy talk. But there's no doubt he would have seen that this team needs more physicality in the forward line. So he's got more physicality with Delap, with Pedro, Gittins. There's no doubt he would have seen this team can't finish and they need better ball strikers. So there's now better ball strikers in the team, not Jackson shooting and whatnot. And I thought he wanted the keeper. Now it looks like he's not going to get the keeper. But yeah, I think most of, if not all of it, seems to be for him. So he hasn't got any excuses really either of these players weren't mine. It's not Felix again and a weird window like last summer. So yeah, everybody's singing from the same song sheet. So yeah, hymn sheet, song sheet, whatever the sheet is.
Sheet. I hear it. I don't think there's any. There was one earlier from Rishab saying, "Can we get the big 6 accountants to talk about the profit margins on Chelsea's deadwood player sales?" But yeah, I mean, we just
they made a lot. I think they're top. I think they're top, aren't they, in terms of what I see in the list?
What for sales?
So,
yeah, we'll
I call it good business these days.
They're breaking even.
Shake my hand, buddy.
Me and you, boy, just selling away.
My hand, buddy.
Selling a whole heap of players. Well done on that Diaz price, by the way.
You see that meme on the plane? You know when the American wants to shake his hand. I want to shake your hand, buddy.
Bro, look at the money you're getting for Diaz and Nunes over there, man. I'm proud of you. It's beautiful.
Do you want to reach them, or do you want to just continue fucking shaking everyone's hand before?
You know what? We got to do trophy, guys. We got to do trophy, guys. On this show. It's called the sales. The sales trophy, man. Can we hand the sales trophy? Yeah.
That used to be you.
Do you know what it is? I'm just glad Liverpool can no longer pretend that they're the different. Me and Steve were saying in the chat, oh, we're different. Oh, we're special. Oh, we don't like the money. We don't like money. No, welcome to the dark side. Do you know what I'm saying? It's lovely to have you. We've been expecting you, man. Take a seat.
The oil club, yeah. The oil club's got a new member, yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy though, Grizz. I mean, we might as well move on to Liverpool now. But I mean, you've always been a massive club, regardless of that you know, however many years you went without the title. Your history spoke for itself, heritage speaks for itself, but you never really in the window moved like a Man United in comparison, who built their way up like you similarly over the last 100 years or so. But now you're moving in that manner. You're winning a transfer window or whatever they call it nowadays. I look at what you lot are doing. If you do Isak, I mean, I struggle to think of a window from any team in Premier League history that matches up to it in terms of you've signed best in class attacking mid available in Verts, best in class striker available in Isak. When was the last English club that have gone into a transfer window and done that?
We discussed it last week, didn't we, lads? We said the Chelsea one rivals it. That's the only one that's better. The Chelsea one, they done Drogba.
Robben. Was it Drogba, Robben, Makelele, I think, was it?
Was it Matisse, that Chelsea window that we were talking about? That's the only one that's better, in my opinion. But you named it, though. That Chelsea, and I'm sure City had a mad one as well.
Even that Chelsea one, we say it in hindsight. At the time, Drogba was a prospect. He was still, you know, still had to prove himself. At the time, Robben still had to prove himself.
What was City's best window? City must have gone through that era where they signed. Was Silva and Toure in the same window?
Yeah, Silva, Toure. That window was, but that was we were building. We haven't won anything then. You know, we were trying to get there.
I mean, that's Silva and Toure.
When you get it right, you don't really have them windows because it's only a matter of just one or two because you're already okay. What Liverpool have done is they've gone in and gone right. We've just got to take advantage of it now. We've got to build. So they've done it in one window.
Do you know what it is? Turkish, you nailed it kind of without like giving it context. Like we haven't been active. And that's the reason why we've been saving up, because we knew a rebuild was coming. We knew rebuild was coming. As soon as Klopp left, we had to rebuild a new team. When a new coach comes in, you have to give him his new players. He wanted to assess his players last season, which is fair enough. So we didn't spend anything. We had the money last season as well. We know we had the money last season because of the bids that we made for said players, right? We know, right? But we didn't. We didn't dip in the market. We kept our change. We built up, and smashed the piggy bank this season. And that's all it is. It's just a culmination of last 3-4 windows not spending a penny, pretty much, you know. And then now we've gone, and even now we're going to be signing Isak. And how much does that take up to over 300? Is it 300 million? We're probably going to recoup close to 200. So it's now our net spend is going to be like 900 million pound, if not less. The way we're going to sell players, because we're still to let everyone go yet. We're just bringing everyone. We've been smart about it. We've been clever about it. And it's a shock to people's system that, oh my God, Liverpool are buying the league. Well, no, we needed a rebuild. And it just so happens we've done it in one window. And that's all it is. Now, as I said to the lads last week, Turkish, I guarantee you we're not going to buy more than one player for the next 3 windows. Maybe one player, maybe 2 players at max. But the next 3-4 windows, that's it. That's our spending done, and that's how they operate. They've done something similar in 2018 as well, FSG, but they do it every 4 or 5 years. But listen, you're right. There's no shying away from it. There's no hiding from it. It's a fantastically exciting windows. People that watch the game today will tell you that 2 sets of teams we put out there, the youngsters in the first game lit it up like that Rio fella. Or I shouldn't even call him up. He's not even a fella yet. That Rio kid, bro, he's got Sterling deluxe written all over him.
I was gonna say that, you know.
No,
He's got a bit more tech than him, though. He's got a bit more tech than him.
I'll tell you what he's got over Sterling SAEED, striking ability. You know me, I've always cussed Sterling's striking ability and his finishing. Well, this guy, he's got a strike on him and his swiftness of feet. I told you, man, I need that guy's details, man. I want to feed him some money, man. Say thank you, brother. Have some more. Because Chelsea, that's a blooper. That could potentially be not a Salah level, not
Musiala maybe.
Not Kevin De Bruyne level blooper, but that could be a massive blooper by Chelsea's academy people. But yeah, apart from that, it's looking rosy. It's looking good. I told you it's going to be a huge summer. I told you we're going to go big after Wirtz. And the biggest, and then we went Ekitike, and everyone said, okay, relax the ball. They got Ekitike. We ain't relaxing the ball. Alexander the Great Isak is on his way very, very soon. I already done the Hey Isak in the group, so it's, you know, we already know.
Should get a here we go soon, innit? Yeah.
You even did a video.
Very, very soon. His agent was at
video.
We got exclusive.
His agent was at Anfield tonight. Alexander Isak's agent was at Anfield tonight. So Bomba.
Man said bomba.
And you still need a centre back as well.
Well, I was gonna say that, Matisse. Thank you very much.
Oh, we ain't done yet.
They need two,
man.
Oh, by the way, after Isak, we ain't done yet.
That means you're spending over 500 mil. I don't give a shit.
Bro, thank you.
No. He's gonna be free.
This is a lot of money, you know, man. 500 million. You know,
so what? 116 for 116 for.
It's about 300 M's now.
116.
He's gonna be 4 million.
116 all in for Wirtz.
Let me get the
Isak
calculator
will
out,
probably
man.
cost around 130 million. Yeah, so that's 200. Let's just say Isak signs. That's 246 million. Then they signed Kirkes for around 40 odd million. Right, that's 286. Ekitike, what's 95 million euros all in? What's that in pounds?
80 million, let's say 80 million.
Let's just say 80 million. So 286 plus 80 million. That's 366 million. Plus,
thank you.
Plus Frimpong was around what?
30
just
million.
Under 30 mil, right? So that's 396 million. And then they're still going to sign Gerhi. Then they're still going to sign another centre back, and they're still probably going to sign another attacker.
No,
Bro.
I don't think we're going to go for another attacker now. I think young Rio is going to be like sort of the Chiesa.
Bro, I've got nearly 471 now, man, guys. It's crazy, man.
And we haven't even decided what currency we're doing this in.
I'm a currency. I can do Naira. Should I do Naira, guys? That's a madness.
Do Naira. It'll be a billion.
What's Naira, man?
I don't care about. I don't care about it. Me, I think spend it. I'm not bothered about if anyone did it. I don't care. It's
you've been consistent to be fair. That
it's the hypocrisy of it all that I got to care about. Where are these people now that was saying, "Oh well, we can't compete with Man City. They're a juggernaut. The Man City do it their way, and you know this, that, and the other." So does this mean if they go and win the league this year, they bought the league? Doesn't really count. It's not. Is that? You know what I'm saying? This is they've got to keep the same levels up for me. That's all I faced. Every single show I went on every channel, whether it be Sky, everything. It was the same narrative all the time. Yeah, but no one can compete. Well, here we go.
So it is. I tell you, I keep repeating myself. But boys, before we go any further, Ornstein Bomber.
Ornstein Bomber, man. Yeah. The chat have been showing us.
We discuss it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Exactly. We must discuss.
It kind of cross links.
It's just relevant, isn't it? It's relevant. So obviously,
yeah.
I've told you Alexander Isak is going to be a Liverpool player very, very soon, and then obviously Newcastle need a replacement, right? And the battle was between Benjamin Sesko, if he's going to go to United or Newcastle. Well, it looks like Newcastle have won the race for Benjamin Sesko.
Have they actually? They haven't agreed. They haven't agreed to deal.
I was going to say.
So Newcastle.
This is a second bid.
An improved bid.
Yeah,
it's not been accepted. I don't see personal terms agreed.
No, nothing personal.
I don't see nothing.
You probably watched that fucking friendly last night and thought, "Fuck that Ugarte in midfield. I ain't playing with that lunatic."
Oh Lord!
I thought they agreed. So you ain't got people like that.
Bro, we have P, man. It's an absolute myth that we don't have P, man. We have P.
You're going to pay 80 million for Benjamin Sesko?
Not 80 million. I think it's 80 million euros, isn't it? That's 65 million. 65 million.
The new offer's worth at least 80 million euros, at least.
At least, yeah. So, listen, Newcastle are desperate. Newcastle wanted more than us.
Rasmus wants to fight for his shirt. He ain't game.
Man, he can fight for his shirt.
And I respect him for that. I think he should stay at Man United and fight for his shirt.
Yeah, of course he would. Of course he would. Of course he would, man. But listen, listen, Newcastle are on it because they need a player. And I think they owe it to the fans as well because they've been absolutely you know what I mean, rejected FC this summer. I think they owe it to
Isak, man. He's got 3 years left on his contract.
Bro, I'm with you, bro. Let's talk, man.
Where's Alan Shearer, bro? Alan Shearer come out of somewhere and speak to Isak, man. Tell him, man.
Bro,
next year he can get a better move, man. What did Gerrard do to Suarez? Shearer, come out, man. Speak, man. We need someone.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm seriously yo. They don't listen. Newcastle don't really have to do anything. They could just chill. Listen, if he wants to sulk, man, let him sulk, man. You know what I mean? You've got Champions League football. When he hears that Champions League anthem, Isak, he's coming out, man. He's like, yo, I want to go and play, man. So, listen, Newcastle have to be firm, man. If they do so.
But why did Matisse do this agenda-driven explanation, translation, exclamation of the tweet? Like, why didn't you read the bit where he says, Leipzig currently favor Newcastle, Man United, no proposal bit, but talks are going well.
But they favor Newcastle probably from a bid perspective. Because
from a bid
perspective, got money and Man United don't. But look, my thing is if Leipzig can favor Newcastle all they want, they can even accept the offer. If Sesko wants to go to United and he makes that clear and he says,
no,
but I don't think he'll do that. But if he did, then there's no
Sesko would only do that if he knows United can facilitate the money and the move and the bid, which I don't think Man United can.
They already lost one great striker to Newcastle back in the day.
No, GRIZZ, you're wrong. GRIZZ, you're wrong.
Yeah.
GRIZZ, you're wrong. Man United are in control of the situation in terms of Sesko. They're saying if he says he wants to join us, we will bid. But Newcastle are bidding before he's even told them he wants to join them.
I tell you why I disagree. If that was the case, you'd have absolutely made a counter proposal by now because you've got the play agreement. I agree with you.
We don't have a play agreement as of yet. He hasn't made a decision yet.
No, cool. You just said it, and everyone's saying he favors United. I agree.
That's reports, though. That's reports, though. We don't know it's for concrete. He said he's not made a decision now, GRIZZ, yet. He's not made any decision. He's just saying, yo, I'm weighing up my options. Man United have said, yo, we will only make a bid if he says he wants to join us. Hence why Man United are kind of relaxed in the situation because he hasn't made a decision yet. Newcastle are just bidding because they're in a desperate situation. Not that I'm saying United don't need a striker, but they have been rejected. They've even overspending on the wages. They're saying we're going to pay whatever it takes.
Yeah, but what do you need to do? You can't spend that much money on one player. You got.
I think they can. If they're after him, I think they can. But you know what it is, though, GRIZZ. Yeah, we know installments. Everyone knows about installments, right? If we can amortize that over a couple of years, it becomes possible for Man United to go and get that. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the payment structure, the bonuses, sell-on fee, etc., etc. So. Let's see, man. Let's see. We'll play it on our club card if we need to. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know? So, but I think for me, I'm not going to lie to you. Steve, I don't know if you watched the show with Miles and Steve and Matisse. We were going at it. I wanted Watkins Turkish. I thought, for me, I want someone a bit more reliable right now. But they were saying for the project, he's someone that in the future can become that player. So I'm actually not bothered if we get him or not because, I just don't think he's worth the hype right now. And for me, Steve says the midfield before then. Our problem's in midfield. That's our biggest problem for me. I would go and spend that money in that midfield area rather than up front, for me personally, if it came to that situation.
I think Sesko's a good player. I've said it before. I think he will go Newcastle, and I think he will be bang on.
I think so.
I think he will be.
He could be. He could be. I think he's got quality. And that's why I've never really said he's a scrub. You know what I mean? He's got quality, but it's just right now,
Wait. TikTok would say otherwise. I'm not sure about that there, buddy. I'm not too sure about that, buddy.
I've got explanation why the video, by the way. Basically, I was trying to do the Slovenian accent for Benjamin Sesko. So in the process, can I land? Let me land. So in the process, I said Benjamin Sesko. So
No,
he came
no,
across.
no, no,
So he came across Sesko. In reality, I didn't know. So I had to phone. No, I had to phone my Slovenian friend. He lives near me. Yeah. I said to him, "How do you pronounce it?" And he said,
wild.
"Benjamin Sesko." So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. So now I've realized that's how you say it now. So I've got it wrong. You guys know SAEEDisms and all of that. You know me.
Yeah,
I can mispronounce it. Come on, bro. You know me, man. I do it all the time with him, man.
That is the wildest storytelling you've ever.
Bro, I swear down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get
Sesko.
So I got it wrong, man. So that's allow me, people, man. I got the pronunciation wrong. You know what I mean? It's what it is, man.
Now you've got
you know
a Slovenian name.
Bro, Slovenian, shout out to the Slovenian brother. It's called Mashushi. You know what I mean? So big up to him. And yeah, man.
I've never heard a Slovenian called Mashushi.
Bro, I'll bring him on the show next time.
He just turned the Lebanese.
I'll bring him on the show.
I'll bring him on the show next time, bro. We can chat.
He ordered that last night.
Yeah.
Have one Mashushi, please. Yeah. And he's turned Mashushi into a Slovenian brother.
Shout out to the Slovenian man, then. Shout out to the Slovenian man.
Oh, I agree. Before we keep it moving, how you feeling about it? Because what Steve said is, I mean, you know, right in terms of now. I think we said it before. First time ever, Liverpool go into the season where the expectation is winning the Premier League.
100%.
Does it feel good? Do you feel nervy about it? Do you think it can hamper you? Do you what do you?
It is what it is. Listen, you have to roll with the punches. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. We all know that. All of our clubs have been massive at one stage, of course, apart from Spurs. And we know that when you're going through the period of dominance, you have to capitalize. And yeah, we're going to be favorites for the first time that I can remember. I seriously can't remember us being favorites for the before the ball's kicked ever. Can anyone else remember?
No, you haven't been. You haven't been.
Never. I can't remember Liverpool ever being favorites. So yeah, it's going to be a different feeling, different expectation. Not expectations. The expectations are always to win the league or the Champions League or something when you're at Liverpool. But yeah, all eyes, as you guys have been showing me and telling me, all eyes are going to be on Liverpool Football Club, which is fine, man. Bring it on. You have to deal with the matter. You have to deal with the matter.
And Saeed, we mentioned Man United briefly with the Sesko stuff. That's the best. Apart from that, there ain't really much else to talk about with United. But looking at Liverpool move like this in the window, you know, I've seen United do it many a time when we was battling for league titles. Matisse would have seen United doing this many a time when they was battling with you. Steve's seen United do it, whatever division I'm battling with you. Now you're seeing Liverpool do it whilst you lot are finishing where you're finishing consistently in terms of outside the Champions League. Are you worried?
I wouldn't say, listen, it is what it is. Like I said, man, we are in the position we are in. And we deserve it. I can't lie to you, bro. We deserve it. By the way, the package is 90 million euros, by the way. 80 million euros plus 10 million add-ons. That is absolutely mad, bro. From where it was a week ago. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, it is worrying, man. I can't lie to you, bro. But we're going to have to wait and see, man. The proof's in the pudding this season, man. We got one game a week. We need to improve, bro. We need to improve. We should see a level of training from Amarin and this team. And bro, with Cunha and Bumo, I do think we'll win more games. I know you might call me deluded, but we should win them games where we're losing to flipping, you know what I mean, Fulham at home and that. You know, the games at home where Old Trafford became, you know what I mean, like it became a place where everyone's fun, man. Yeah, jolly up, man. Let's be honest, man. So with the Cuban and Cunha and Bumo, we should win more games, but I'm just worried about that midfield, man. I just think the midfield is, I told you about, listen, Bruno, you know me and Bruno and the way I kind of think it's square pegs and round holes. I just don't think it fits what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to shoehorn him in. It is what it is. We're going to have to find a partner with him. Dare I say it, man.
He gave the ball away so many times last night.
I know.
And
you see
Agate was the worst.
Agate,
in like 5 minutes, he gave the ball away 3 times, fouled someone. It just looked, it was scary.
It's awful. Yeah, I agree, man. So they're both as bad as sort of on the ball, and we need players on the ball that can really do well in that system. So it's difficult, man. I just don't know what United are gonna do in that midfield. So yeah, man, we'll have to wait and see. I would, like I said to you, I would go and use that money and go and get Beleba, but that's me dreaming, innit? You feel me?
Yeah.
Go use that money. Go use that money. Go get Beleba. You know what I'm saying? And then you see the improvement But
Would you take Colomwani on loan with an option to buy as a striker?
I'm not really a fan of Colomwani, man. I think he's in front of goal. He's absolutely awful. His link-up play is decent, but Colomwani, another one that I'm just like, nah, bro. But again, loan option, maybe I take it. But again, he's not great player, man. Colomwani, man. I've watched him so many times, man. He's not all that, bro. Still overrated, but I take him. Like I said, the loan option. If it meant that we then target the midfield and we get a couple of midfielders in there, by all means, by all means, by all means.
By all means. The last sentence of that Fabrizio tweet says United confirmed to Leipzig that they will bid if Sesko picks them.
There you go. Well, that's what. Did I not say that right now?
You don't want to bid in war.
Told that right now.
You don't want to be.
They want to bid in war. We don't want to be in a bid of war. If he picks us, we'll do what we need to do.
To God, over the last 2 weeks, the agent of Sesko would have told Man United that he wants you. But I don't think he does. I think he wants Newcastle. So Newcastle.
Well, there you go. Maybe that could be the possibility.
I don't think he wants Newcastle like per se. I think he genuinely doesn't think Man United, because if he fucks about with Newcastle, right, and he fucks off Newcastle, and he says, "Yeah, I want Man United," and Man United can't agree with Leipzig, because I don't think Man United have got. I don't think Man United can agree with Leipzig.
There was an interview he did 2 years ago.
He's stuck.
Yeah, he did an interview 2 years ago saying that why didn't you join United? Obviously, when he went to Leipzig, and he said he wasn't ready. He felt like he was at 60%. He wasn't ready. You know what I mean? He'll only go there if he's ready. So in that aspect, maybe he might come to Man United and say, you know what, I'm ready now. I'm ready to take that step. But if Newcastle are making the peas and they look to double his wages and that.
There's no better time to join Man United now after they finish 15th as a striker. There's no pressure on him. You've got Højlund and Xerxes in front of you. He could go Man United this season and score 15 goals, 12 goals, and still that'd be a good season by their standards. If he goes to Newcastle, he's replacing Isaac. The pressure is on. You've got to hit the ground running. We just sold our main man, put all our money into you. You need to replace them goals. So if he's a confident boy and he thinks he can do it, then fair play to him. But it just, I don't know. I think GRIZZ. I don't think United want to pay 90-odd million euros for a striker, not after spending what they did on Rasmus.
That's what I'm saying. And for me, like I said, use that money elsewhere, man. It would be so Man United like to go so top heavy and then leave the midfield wide open with Bruno and Ugarte. It would be so Man United.
You're making a very good point.
If they have to, one of them could play up there if they have to.
You're making a very good point, and big up my friend. He was saying the same thing to me yesterday on the pod. He's a United fan. He said the same thing you're saying now, that it would be recklessness from Man United if they committed that much money on another striker when their midfield's bleeding. He said put Bruno left 10, put Cunha through the middle, and then you go all out and you go and reinforce that midfield, because that midfield is gash, bro. It is gash. For one, Kobe Manu, I don't understand why he's not starting games, but that's a different conversation altogether. But for me, you're looking at that midfield now. Ugarte is like he's like
Casemiro's done as well, man.
Why haven't they addressed it all summer? Why haven't they addressed it?
Brother, you tell me.
Ugarte was 60 million, no?
50 million.
Everyone looked at that signing. Every sensible person, anyway, apart from them crazy deluded Twitter Man United fans who applaud everything. Everyone looked at that signing from afar, thinking, "This ain't right, man."
Yeah, but you know what? You know what makes it worse, though, Toby? Is when it's. I think it's the system we're playing right now. It's the 2-man midfield, and I think if you got a free, if you got a free. There's added protection in there. You know what I mean? It's a 3-man midfield. Most teams are playing with 3-man midfield, and you're getting outnumbered in there. When you got a 2-man midfield and you got a loose touch, you're finished. You're khalas. Because as soon as one player's stretched out there, the other's got a cover. And I'm sorry, Bruno and Casemiro are not doing that, bro. And even Manu, like I said to you, he hasn't got the mobility to go around him. And then you've got a situation where our defense is getting absolutely overloaded, and it becomes a problem. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why Amra is not prioritized that position, because we know the turnovers are going to be absolutely ridiculous. So why do that? So again, like I said, man, the proof's in the pudding this season, man. We have to wait and see. If there's a level of coaching and we're doing what we need to do, then maybe it might work. But the writing is, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
The writing is, it's somewhere else. I don't know.
It's weird. They committed 60 million. They committed 60 million on a midfielder that wasn't even going to work for Erik ten Hag. And now they've got him under Ruben Amorim, but the system he plays, he just doesn't work there. He's just not good enough. I'm sorry,
former coach.
Yeah, but he's not.
Yeah,
good.
I know.
He's not good enough.
I know.
He's literally not good enough. Like I don't understand. He's not strong enough on the ball, which is what their midfield is crying for. And then defensively, you're giving them too much work to do. You're literally giving them midfield too much work to do, bro.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy, man. Like I said, I don't know. It's mad, man. I can't be seeing Casemiro, man. That's a legend right there, man. Do you see the way he lunged in? He's just doing some mad, like, oh man, it's criminal.
It's
man, like
crazy,
Bruno,
like,
yeah, go on.
Kobe Mainoo needs a 3-man midfield.
Yes.
Bruno Fernandes needs a 3-man midfield if you're playing him that deep.
Ugarte needs it.
Ugarte needs it. Casemiro, like everybody needs the 3-man midfield, and you're rigid. You're not switching it. You're
So did Pogba now.
Listen, Pogba would shit all over this team right now. Let me tell you that right now. Crazy,
man. The way you talk about Pogba, man. Listen, man. It's even more disrespectful.
Don't play with that one, please.
I'm just saying.
Don't even play with that one.
Don't play with me, man. I'm already hurt right now. You're trying to kill me now, man. You know what I mean? I might as well watch some Pogba tapes now, man. Might as well cheer me up, man. You know the ones there, man. Allow me.
Don't even play with that one.
Let me get these in. Tiang says United had their hopes on Vivell to get Sesko. If he goes there, Vivell has failed in getting him to United. There is a reason Chelsea sacked him.
Yeah, sack him, man. If you can't get Sesko, sack him.
Sita says, so SAEED agree with a guy on Twitter saying that Mainoo is a generational midfielder. I've been dying.
You know what's funny? Yeah? It's just I get these kind of tweets in it. You know what I mean? These kind of super chats in it. But come on, if you've got no proof and you're just saying things, then come on, man. Like, you know what I mean, bro? I can send a super chat and I can, you know what I mean? Come on, man.
I feel like Twitter's a different place anyway. Things happen.
No, but the thing is, bro, give me the proof and I will happily. Come on, man. Bring me the proof.
This is a big season for Kobe Mainoo. Now, we're not getting into the same argument. You know my thoughts on it. But this is a big season for Kobe Mainoo, because if Man United have got this level of midfield and he cannot shine and break through and be a number one starter in there and build players around him, then, like I said, my argument is valid. I don't believe he's good enough for a Man United team that is in the top level of it. And this season will be his last season for Man United. Trust me. I
would agree with you on normal circumstances, but providing that the system is very, very poor and the manager clearly is in favour of him, that would be a bit harsh. But
there's a reason why you don't favour him, though. He trains with him every day. He sees him. If he's an elite midfielder, he says, right, he's my best midfielder. I need to build around Kobe Mainoo.
He's not elite.
I would say he's an elite.
When I said last week he's a steady header, I wasn't disrespecting him as a player. I was saying he's very steady. So it comes to him, he gives it nice, he moves, he gives it nice. When the game gets fast and intense and you come up against a big midfield, he looks very lost and swamped, and then he gets pulled out of there. I think the game passes him by sometimes. That was my opinion on it. When he started off the hype, they built him. But United just didn't have that good enough midfield to be able to rest him and bring him in, then rest him and bring him in and build him into that midfield. I think it's all on his shoulders now. And I feel like he just struggles for me. But I've watched a lot of football. That's my opinion. But I think
that's fair.
I think this season might be his last for Man United. I think it might be his last.
Listen, I believe in Mainoo anyway. We see the Euros, we see them in big games. I believe in him, so we'll see.
You still believe in Xerxes?
Yeah, I still believe in Xerxes as well. Big season.
Don't get Steve started on him. Jake says,
"Oh, Joshua was
SAEED on
you're disgraced. I'm sorry."
He's actually, bro. Look at the way he's smiling. He actually doesn't love his club.
Bro, man.
He knows.
Oh, come on, man.
He knows
Xerxes is my guy, man.
Xerxes ain't doing shit.
I believe in Xerxes, man.
He knows.
Come on. We got Xerxes.
Yeah. Do you still believe this? You're confident beating us match day 1?
Yeah. I don't understand why you're laughing. I don't know why you're laughing, man.
You don't believe that at
all.
I
don't know,
man.
You don't.
Am I afraid of Glockless 14?
Well, you look at your video. What did you do? Yokorez, what was that?
Again.
You wanted him. You literally wanted him at United.
Brother, Glockless 14, man. Allow that, man. Lockless 14, bro. You might see the slander names and that. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into them and that.
There was one mad slander name that I saw. I've bookmarked it. I'm trying to find it now.
Victim Jokeres, I heard.
Victim groceries and that. You know what I mean? The chat will do its job right now. You know?
Told you the pressure that comes on these big boy strikers now. You know, this is what's going to happen now. I've seen people, honestly, I've seen him with Timberland boots on in some guy's shot. I thought, wow. I just was like, mate, I know it's coming, man.
Don't worry, man. Let the season start and we'll see. But Steve, obviously, this is City and Arsenal left. We've just talked about Liverpool. I guess it's up to one of us to take it off them this season, even though they're favourites. On top of winning it last season, the window's probably been the best of the lot. How confident are you about City's chances of taking it back?
Me, yeah, I'm always confident. Like I say, I always going to back Pep and the players. We're actually third favourites now for basically everything. Even in Champions League, I think we're like 9 for some favourites, which is mad. But I think we're going to do all right. I think City fans have got to be patient. It might not look, we've started seasons before where we've not been looked the best, and then we've got our act together going towards the end, and we've got in there and won it. So I expect us to not be perfect. I feel like he's still tinkering around with what he needs. The right back situation, a lot of fans are panicking about. We've signed Trafford, whether he's going to start or not, we don't know. But I feel like the core of the team's there. Nouri will be a left back. It'll be Ruben Diaz, who's just going to sign a new contract today. Gavadio, maybe Cousinov or Nunes. And then it'll be Rodri, Reinders, I think maybe Cherky in the 10. And then it might be like, could be a Phil Foden, a Doku, or Mamouche on the left, Foden on the right, and Haaland up front. So we've got a lot of options in that. And I just kind of think we're going under the radar a little bit. And we don't know, you know what I mean? Coming up to we've got Palermo on Friday. It's another little run out. We had a behind closed doors friendly the other day, which I think a lot of teams are doing this now, just to get the minutes in with Preston. There's not a lot happening in the City world. It's very calm. Do you know what I mean? I'm watching the pictures of them training. It looks it looks like it looks a lot better anyway than what it did last year, but we'll see. City drop off will be amazing. I hope so. Yeah, these people.
That's quick as well. Yeah,
they want to write
That's from your South Africa top.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
They can write City off, man. I love it, but I got to back Pep. I think Pep was a wounded animal last season, and I think he didn't like it, and I don't think he wants to go down that road again. But I think it probably spurred him on a little bit and thought, you know what, I'm not doing that again. I've made my mistakes. He knew his backroom staff needed changing. He did it. And we're looking all right. Reinders is a great player. You know what I mean? I think he complements Rodri really, really well. I think Cherky is a maverick. People saying, oh, Pep's going to drill it out of him and that. Well, we'll see. Because at the minute, I think he's got a bit of attitude that I like. I think he's going to be a bit mad. There'll be games where it might look like we're struggling. I think he's a game changer, where last season, I don't think we had the game changer, to come on and do it. Mamouche, he hit the ground running when he started. He's had a good pre-season under his belt. I'm expecting better for him. Foden, I guarantee it, will be a different player. You know what I mean? He can't have a season like last year. He's got to step up to the plate. Then you've got Jeremy Doku, Savinho, Nico Gonzalez, etc. So there's quite a lot of options in the team now from what we had last year. And I expect, Haaland's come out and said he's had a good break. He feels hungry and stuff. So people can write us off, man, but we'll be there or thereabouts.
Sorry, go on, Turkish.
Before you go, Tom, do you think you're signing? I know there's still a right back in the back of your mind, but let's say on top of a right back, do you see any more signings?
No, we signed a striker from PSG. 18 he is, so he's not. He's there or thereabouts. That's Sangar. So I don't know whether he's going to sort of float around the first team squad. Don't forget Oscar Bob's back in there, who missed the whole of last season. He's got it all to prove. So I think we've got 32 players at the minute, and Pep's tearing his last remaining follicles out with it because he gets bad. If we have anything over 22, but I think we're going to work with about 26. So I expect McAtee, Jack Grealish, maybe one of the older defenders to go. Maybe a couple of loans. Vita Reese might go out. Echeverry as well. We've got, so we are stacked at the minute, you know. But I don't think there'll be any more signings coming. I think Turkey will be the 10 for me.
Is that Echeverry staying for this?
I don't know. He's
he looks
Foden. He's very good with Foden and people like that. But the thing is, it's are they better to stay and be a little bit part, but train every single day in the system and the rhythm and everything that you get to be prepared for next season? Because if you send them out on loan to a team that plays a totally different system with a totally different manager that demands totally different, you're in danger of just bringing them back not prepared. You know, I spoke to a coach once at City about that with Foden, and the idea was always to keep him with David Silva, to keep him with Kevin De Bruyne. You know, you don't really want him coming out of that bubble. You'd rather have him training every day, eating every day, getting used to the habits, working on the training ground in the system. So when David Silva gets the ball, drifts into this space, you've got to go into that space. He's going to cover you. I'd rather keep him in and around the squad. I think we've got enough games, Champions League, a League Cup, etc., to get him involved in it. Whether he don't play all the time, I don't know. But I don't know. I'm just a bit wary sending him out on loan these days, you know.
Mm. And what about centre back? Because I'm looking at your centre back options now. Obviously, I see the news of Diaz this morning. I think that's good news for City. Obviously, you got Gvardiol playing at centre back now. You got Kuznov, but then John Stones, Akanji, Ake, 3 injury prone. Well, not so much Akanji, but 3 largely injury prone centre backs who showed visible signs of decline last season. I don't know, man. If I'm Man City, I think you've done well to beef up the midfield. I think with Mamouche now, a couple 6 months under his belt in pre-season, I think he's got a lot to offer you in terms of goals. I think there's a goal threat there outside of Haaland as well. But I'm looking at that defense. We've obviously spoken about right back, but centre back for me, especially in transition, I'm looking at that centre back area and I'm like, that still needs.
That's definitely a place where they can get. This is where, when you haven't got a Rodri screening the back 4, like we've had over years to come, we were really exposed last season. I think Pep's thinking in his head, okay, we've got a Rodri there, that will help. We maybe not have to go deep. Last season, you had Akanji and Diaz on the edge of other people's boxes. I don't think we have to do that. With the talent that's in front, that'll just be squashing our own play. So I feel like we're not going to get caught too many times, but I do agree it's a worry. Gvardiol on the left side with Nuri on that side, I think that's got potential to be okay. It's the other side. When he brought on Akanji and he brings on to go right back or things like that, there's just no pace there. And I agree. But Vita Reyes, who's looked outstanding since he came in, he's going to Girona, I think. So I think Kuznov could possibly be the right back with the pace. Nunes is not slow, but I don't know, man. Livramento would have been perfect, but I don't think City are going to go for him.
It's that defense, man. I think listen, 8-0 is good going forward, but there's always question marks about him, defensively. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm with Diaz. Is he the same player 2-3 years ago? I'm not sure. Akanji, Ake, I just don't know why they've not prioritized that position. I'm baffled. I know they
signed 2 centre backs in January. So,
yeah, but are they ready though? That's the problem. They're not ready. You can tell they're not ready. And the right back, listen, Nunes.
We needed numbers last year. We were going into competitions. We just were dead on our feet. Flat. So we needed it. But Nathan Ake, Akanji, back end of the careers now. You know what I mean? John Stones, great when he's fit, but never really fit. Can only go 3 or 4 games without getting injured. I think it's how Pep manages it. I mean, he's a bit loyal to that back 5 or 6 players because they won the treble and that. So he's thinking in his head, I can trust them in games. They know how to play what we're doing. But we can all see that people are getting onto it now. If you've got a forward who's rapid, the ball, that curved ball around Ruben Diaz into that danger zone, it's a problem. You know what I mean? He's pulling people down and all sorts. So listen, that's what Pep's paid big bucks for. I'm sure they're going to come with some ideas to quell that,
That's the thing. Pep's never gone 2 years without a league title in his whole career. And I think you're right. You are kind of going under the radar in that sense, which is unusual for you, like it is for Liverpool to have all this expectation on them now. But Tobes, Matisse, SAEED, I mean, in terms of I don't know how clear of favourites you think Liverpool are, but if there's a chance someone takes it off them, who do you think it is?
It's close, man.
Or is it Liverpool clear? No one's going to challenge them. Basically, I'm asking
City.
both
What's
challenges.
this talk, man? What's this talk?
Arsenal got a better
No,
defense.
they're not.
Arsenal got, I think Arsenal
got a better
defense. Yeah.
Of course, man.
Arsenal got better foundation.
Arsenal got
But,
better foundation, yeah.
I trust Pep a hell of a lot more.
They got
than
better
Arsenal.
foundation.
A hell of a lot more.
I'm just interested to see what sort of football Arsenal going to play.
Oh, that's the most important thing.
That's the, as I say, the football of Arsenal. I'm just not sure, man. It's so predictable, man. I know it was pre-season, man, but it's just side to side, man. There's not enough penetration. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Yeah, it would have been.
Man City got more.
Yeah.
More fluidity in it.
More fluidity. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, Man City, they got more cutting edge. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They got more cutting edge.
Yeah, but Arsenal,
like I said last week with Arsenal, it's all about that midfield for me.
Yeah.
Gyökeres is your man that will win you games. When you get late on in games, if chances come up, big chances, he's there to put them away. Last year, people were missing him. But Arsenal fans need to be prepared. There's going to be games where he is going to look fucking awful. Like awful. Where they're going to be like, what the fuck have we signed? That's not the case. That won't happen all the time. You've got to be patient and think, this isn't his game. This is where your older guards step up and you win 2-0 and both midfielders score. But then it's going to be a game where you'll win 3-0, he'll score a hat-trick. And because the team gets the tactic wrong, he gets in behind space, etc., etc. But he can't. But then people start to lean. When Haaland was scoring them hat-tricks after hat-tricks after hat-tricks, the fans were getting disgruntled. We were getting the ball down the wings, and because they weren't crossing it to Haaland, they were going, fucking hell, they don't cross the ball to Haaland. People were genuinely getting upset that Haaland wasn't touching the ball. And I get it, but we won the fucking treble. So people need to calm down. If we'd have gone off what the people were saying at the beginning of the season, he wouldn't have played. So I think Gyökeres is the same. It's not going to be a smooth transition. It won't be. You're going to see some games which make you feel uncomfortable, but it's how if he's having a game and he says, and I'm not getting the ball, Gaffer, it's like, right, well, you need to make sure that defense is tight away from my boys in midfield. You need to attack that space and fucking kill them. And that's what City used to do. And I think that's what Arsenal's going to do. Arteta's a pep man. Watched him. He knows what he's going to do. But with the fans, you've got to be patient with it. Some games he's going to be sensational. And some games you're going to go, what the fuck have we signed? That's just the nature of having a big number 9 like him in the Premier League. Some defenders are going to love him, wrap him up, grab him, throw him on the floor. His game's gone. His head's gone. You've seen it with Haaland bouncing balls off heads and arguing with people. His head's gone. He's no use to us like that. I think it's going to be the same with Victor, and I think that's what people need to get used to.
I think Chelsea are just as in the mix as Arsenal and City. When you look at how they were last season, first part of the season, they were second up until Christmas. I think we've got just as good a midfield as anyone in the world. I've said that before. Been defending very well recently. I got question marks over City's defence. I think Arsenal's defence is pretty solid. And I think the way Arsenal attack has regressed over the last year because of probably the manager, and we don't know who else they're going to sign to kind of feed Gyökeres or play in the style that will suit Gyökeres. And the way João Pedro, I know it's only a few games, but the way he's looking, there's no reason to think why he can't hang with all of these guys. So I'm excited about our chances, man. I think Liverpool are favourites, and I can see Liverpool doing like a 90 point, and all these 3 teams are kind of like 80-ish. But I think it'll be close. But I think so.
Yeah. I like the way you've rolled in Chelsea there, because I agree with you. And you know, we've been saying this in private anyway. I think Chelsea are definitely amongst the mix. But I don't like this narrative that's being built about Liverpool just because they've spent the pressures off Arsenal in terms of their progression and what they're supposed to be doing.
No. You mad? No.
Yeah, but there is a narrative. Brother Saeed, trust me.
There's a narrative. I haven't seen that.
Arsenal fans are putting this narrative like, oh, we were supposed to win it, but now Liverpool have spent money off. We're fucked. No, brother. You carry on your projection and your trajectory, and they have to. And I like the way Matisse has spoken about Chelsea. I respect that. And City will always be there or thereabouts. When I talk of when people, because people have been messaging me, how dare you say Man City are going to drop off just because you won it? I'm not saying City are finished. It's like, of course City are going to be there, 100%. I think it's going to be the same 3. And I don't think Liverpool are going to run away with it and walk away with it, because when you make that many changes, it takes time. It's not going to be a smooth transition. We've literally got half a new team. It's going to be 5-6 new starters. So it depends how cold we and other teams catch us. You know what I mean? So, but I think it's going to be a mad season. You know, I think it's going to be wicked, wicked. I think teams are gonna...
Wild West.
What, brother?
I mean, GRIZZ ain't wrong in terms of it doesn't take the pressure off us. So if anyone's, you know, saying it takes the pressure off us, that's incorrect. But but you are outstanding favourites for the league. I think favourites and taking pressure off other clubs, that doesn't go hand in hand.
Why are we outstanding favourites? We always say new teams, when you've got new players, you need time to adjust. Why
it's like don't need time. Kirkers don't need time.
We are favourites.
You walked the league last year.
Of someone who spent so you guys have spent 300 million, all right, on top of finishing second for 3 times in a row. All right. Does that make us outstanding favourites because we spent 100 million more? We
haven't spent 300 million.
How much have you spent?
About 200 million.
How many signings have you made, GRIZZ? 4?
5?
4.
Okay, so Kirkers doesn't need time. So for me, he's fitting in like a glove. He's going to go in there seamlessly and just do his thing. Carry on from last season.
Fair enough.
One of the best left backs in the league.
Should be.
If Isak comes in, we ain't doing time for 150 million pound player.
No.
Forget all about that. Yeah, leave that one. Leave that one.
Think of that, 120 mil. You're giving him. Come on, that's a.
First, I hear you.
And they bought his best friend to acclimatize.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie.
We're doing best friend and the narrative. Safe.
But how do you want to frame the term? Like, what do you want to say? You said you just want to say favourites. That's it.
Yeah, we're favourites. But to say we're favourites, but to say we're outstanding favourites of a team that's just won 5 out of the last 6 or however many titles.
I think it's because you've won the league and then you've added to it as well. Yeah, that's why maybe you.
That's why we're favourites.
No, but it's kind of unprecedented money as well. The money you spent, and listen, hear me out. You've won. I'm not. By the way, I'm not. It's not in my opinion. But maybe I'm trying to understand the reason behind why they said outstanding.
No, that is the reasoning. I get the reasoning, but real football men like us should.
Yeah, then of course, real
football people like us shouldn't negate what City and Arsenal have done the last 4 or 5 years. Like the building up to this crescendo.
I feel like everyone's got their own reasons. Arsenal is because of 5 years.
I think Chelsea will be up there. I'm not taking the pressure off Liverpool. I'm taking the pressure. I'm saying you can't take off the pressure off other clubs.
I agree with you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had City favourites. Remember in South Africa, I had City favourites, but then obviously the Isak situation came about, and then the City didn't really start on the defense.
But that makes Liverpool favourites now. I agree, but it doesn't make us outstanding.
That's
the only thing for me that will kind of hamper Liverpool.
It's still going to be a race.
Yeah, the only thing for me is they have to get the balance right. That's the thing with Liverpool. I have no real doubt about the quality they're bringing in. It's the balance. How much games is Szoboszlai going to play? As much as TOBS, jokes about him, he's important for getting the ball back, covering for Frimpong if he's not good defensively. How are they going to look after the centre-backs who are going to be left on an island maybe at times? Or are they? Where they're going to play Verts? How influential is
Arsenal looking to make any more signings, Turkish?
We better be.
Yeah.
I mean, Eze at the very least.
So you spent 240, did you say, million?
200, I believe.
Okay, so 200. So Eze is going to be another 60 million.
Yeah.
Or whoever you bring in, another 60, 70 million.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a significant amount on top of what you've been spending every window for the last 3-4 windows. So,
but you just said on top of 300 mil you've already spent, you're going to spend 130 on Isak, and then you're going to get Gay as well for about 50. That's you're touching 500 M's.
Hey, guys, everybody spends, man. We all spend together, man. Don't worry about all that.
You
spend 800, you spend 500, we spend $1 billion. Everybody spends, man.
We should call this show the financial big 6, man. We should rebrand, guys, man.
Hey, can we just agree we spend a lot of money?
Right, man.
The point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make, apart from Spurs, right? Who
I was going to pull up my €5.
Who haven't had any investment in this sport or in nothing to do.
Sorry.
Apart from Toby's team, the rest of our squads, come on, man. It's just that Man United have absolutely had a disaster in the transfer windows, every window for the last 5-6 windows, and that's why they're fighting relegation. But the rest of us have significant spends. We've made a huge significant spend this summer, 100%, and that's what makes us favourites. But
you know the beauty of all this.
But all I'm saying is, it doesn't negate the fact that all three of your clubs have their own pressures.
Yeah,
100%. I think, and people can stop me if I'm wrong, but I think your favourites as of now. What makes you outstanding is if Isak comes in as well, the best Premier League all-round striker, because I still think Haaland gets disrespected sometimes when we're talking about the best strikers in the world, but all-round Isak, 20 goal seasons back-to-back, you're already favourites. So what does adding that favourites make you outstanding?
Okay, I agree with you. That's a very good point. City, I'm sure City are looking to get into the back in the market again. You need a right back, Steve was saying. You may do something in the last couple of weeks, right, Steve? Arsenal definitely going to bring in another forward. Doesn't that make it even closer than so we're going to go outstanding favourites because we buy Isak, and that's going to be confirmed. But then you two are going to buy someone else as well. Do you get it?
Yeah, it depends. Well, I hope so. I mean, I've seen us.
You will, man. You're not going to not buy
worse than what it would be.
Rodrigo, Eze, you've been linked with.
Can I ask? Does Garnacho
Rodrigo's more of a dream, man. That's not going to happen, man.
Does Garnacho worry you, Steve? Turkish Grizz? Does that worry you? We get Garnacho? No?
What kind of a question is this?
No, I was just checking, because apparently, you know what I mean. This is a good player. So, you guys worried about that title race? Anybody Garnacho?
Brother, nah, you're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not
escaping. Have been,
yo, bro, you spent.
Matisse, for the first time, I think you bought well in a long time. I think they've been.
I agree. Now we're about to have a stain on our record.
100%.
Yeah. Now we're going. João Pedro's going to be. It's going to be a serious player.
Nice. He's a nice player.
João Pedro, yeah.
So what?
I guess.
Huh?
I think we've got a few super chats to get through.
We do.
You trying to run away from this conversation?
He put himself in it.
What conversation?
I'm only joking. I'm joking. Relax.
Oh, bust those headphones in your fucking ears, man.
Let's start with this one. Centurion says, Grizz trying to formulate the narrative that people are letting Arsenal off with nasty work. Out of every team, I hear most people saying Arsenal must non-stop. I do think Arteta's definitely under the most pressure, but I think Liverpool are the outstanding favourites. I don't know how that works, but in my opinion, Slot winning it in his first year, and Pep's record speaks for itself. Arteta, three second place finishes. Yeah, we got to get it right. I mean, the Madueke signing is a big one for me because it's a big outlay. Did we have money to spend like that just on depth when our first team needed necessary improvements? Is he actually depth? Is he the replacement on the left wing for Martinelli, Trossard, or I don't know yet. I'm not too sure why Arteta allowed Noni to. I say allowed. He said to Noni, chill. Noni wanted to come to the preseason tour. Let him come. Let's see what he's about. Let's see what you have in mind. Instead, he told him to relax. So until I know what we're doing with Noni, it's hard to really see that money being well spent. But yeah, Arteta's under the most pressure, if I'm honest. No disagreements there. Grizz, stop trying to create a safety net on the off chance your new transfers don't gel well into Slot's system.
Okay, I'll do what you say.
Panels need to hold Grizz accountable when he says bullshit statements. He getting away with murder. Just because he speaks with elegance doesn't mean his elegance doesn't mean his right. Respecting your elders is overrated.
Yeah, brother.
Elegance.
Go and tell your parents that.
Toby, are you sliding off the screen or what's going on over there?
Respecting your elders is overrated. Listen, you don't need to respect me. But to say respect is overrated.
It's because my legs are hurting, so I'm leading my legs.
You look like you're trying to run from because there's a title conversation going on. You look like you're just trying to sneak off.
No, bro, I'm just listening. I'm listening. I'm absorbing. I'm like
observing,
because obviously, like it's interesting because you are actually going out of your way to signal that you've got a horse in this race, which is good to see because it's like you're putting 1 foot forward. So when the season starts, I don't want to hear any talk about, oh, no, we weren't ready. We weren't this. So it's refreshing to see, Matisse. I'm happy to see that we've actually
I've been ready to
actually see Chelsea put their money where their mouth is. Yeah,
I've been ready for years. I've been waiting for my club to catch up to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been here.
okay,
and we will remain
no
here.
problem.
Julian says Liverpool dominated the league and signed the best striker and midfielder in Europe, plus reinforced with another forward that might not even start for close to 100 mil. If I were a Liverpool fan, I'd be expecting a treble.
Don't send in a super chat, but who do you support? I'm interested.
There you go. Keep an eye on the chat so we can find out. Let me see if I've got any more on. Actually, we might as well just get them all in now. Let me scroll right to the top. Big up Rick, member. Big up everyone, especially Steve. Quick question: who is the worst player all of you have seen at your club? Someone who played semi-regular.
Gregor Rajiak or Gilberto. If you know, you know.
IEB.
Mine's easy. Antonio Nunes.
Antonio Nunes?
Yeah, he's right winger. Don't even know if I said his name.
Little bald fella.
Yeah. Came from Real Madrid in the Michael Owen swap. They sent, we gave them Michael Owen and they gave us money plus this Antonio Nunes guy. He's such a scrub. Lord have mercy. I watched him for a season, man. I felt like crying.
I got a lot of contenders. If we're talking about like,
there's a few
hype or
there's
expectation versus what they actually did. Timo Werner's right up there in terms of as a footballer.
Oh, how could I forget him? Yeah,
Timo Werner was absolutely awful, man. So bad.
Fucking hell, I could write a fucking book. Jerry Creener.
There you go.
Who the hell is
that one?
Come on, gonna go up. Like
Jerry Creener, right? We had Paul Walsh. You know Paul Walsh played for Liverpool, Tottenham.
Yeah.
Fucking great striker. Him and Uwe Rosler together, banging. We were beating all the big teams. Great. And then we swapped Paul Walsh and Cash for Jerry Creener. Now Jerry Creener was a fucking alcoholic, fucking piss can. He had a bigger beer belly than me. And I just like, I don't even know what the fucking hell my life was. And he's still traumatizing me to this day. So yeah, Google it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going Mustafi. I could probably think someone par, but yeah, he's the most recent.
Shamak.
I mean, Shamak's up there. Mustafi's probably higher up that list. Jazzy Jeff, welcome back, my brother. Not that you left. I left for a few weeks. Given bottom mid is refusing to do the Kai video or the meet and greet, as punishment, could I propose he starts with minus 15 points on the prediction table? Maybe a community poll.
I didn't, you know what's so funny? I'm not refusing to do it. I just haven't had time to do it. And if memory serves me well, I was told I'd be forced into doing it on the trip to South Africa, and I wasn't. So it's one of them ones where I just haven't had the time to do it, mate. So
you're gonna have the time
someone
soon.
has to force me to do it.
Great progress. He's called him mate.
What do you mean?
Well, I travel to Italy next week, so I'm a bit swamped in terms of time this week. Maybe when I'm back from Italy, maybe we can talk.
Italy, where are you going? Premier League season starting soon. Where do you think you're going?
You don't watch football anyway. We know this.
Yeah, it's calm. No problem.
Have you got your dates correct?
I'll be there.
Have you got your dates aligned? Do you understand?
I'll be there. No problem. I do understand.
Do we all agree if he doesn't do this video, he starts with minus 15 points?
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Definitely.
I never said I wouldn't do the video.
There you go. We all agree. That's all we need. We all just agree.
Is harsh, but let's make it realistic. Let's make it realistic.
So do I have to do this video? Do I have to do this video on my own channel?
Yeah.
No, just send the video somewhere.
Put it on Twitter. It's my favorite platform.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna get cooked, man. Are you sure Twitter, man? Yeah, you're gonna get cooked on there, bro.
There you go, Jazzy. There you go.
Bro.
I'm gonna do a YouTube short. You feel mad?
YouTube short. Fuck that. No one's watching that.
Nah,
No one.
Exactly. He said it doesn't. There you go.
YouTube short.
There you go.
John says, for those who think Gyökeres won't bang, do you think Arsenal won't create chances for him, or they will create and he'll just miss them all? Because Mourinho, ... I think it comes down to the way we play. I think Zubimendi and Gyökeres, both players, and Noni, if I'm honest with you, are three big signings this summer. They all come with a need for a quicker transition. I say need, Zubimendi can apply the quicker transition. But yeah, I do think there needs to be some tailoring to the tactics, similar to the 22-23 season. Isaac says, big 6 on my birthday. Amazing. Love for the love and something about Chelsea. Question for the panel. Who will score more goals next season, Gyökeres or Pedro?
Interesting.
Gyökeres.
Yeah, I'm gonna put more Gyökeres. Yeah,
Gyökeres for me.
Matisse?
João Pedro's not really a scorer.
just because
like
João
that, man.
Pedro's not a natural goal scorer.
Not a scorer, bro.
But you never know. It could change with a better team.
We saw some crazy
Yeah.
names on the list last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We did. We you say you saw some crazy finishes in the Club World Cup, or
Yeah.
No, I mean crazy names on the list last year for top goal scorers that we wasn't expecting. So I'll back my boy,
Yeah,
man.
so
You know what I mean? He's a
could make a leap,
very good footballer. So I think we
Yeah, he is a good
had the
footballer.
second most chances created in the league last year. So I know he's going to get chances. Then it's just down to him being clinical. And like I said,
But he had
I
chances
think there's
that-
a bigger tactical adjustment between Arsenal and Gyökeres than us to Pedro. So
So do you believe
he
that
had-
then?
he had
yeah,
chances at Brighton
I
as well.
do. But I think it will be close. I think it'll be close. I think there's a lot of strikers that are between that 15 to 20. I think both of these fall in there. I don't think either of these will get 20 plus. I think there's a lot of guys that are hanging in.
Nah,
between
Gyökeres
15
got to
and
be
20.
getting close.
How
to
much?
20.
How much do you believe this in pounds?
No, I've already made a bet of Laurie. I'm done now.
I don't give a shit about Laurie, man. I'm asking you how much you believe this in pounds.
Brother, don't worry about all that, man. Let's just enjoy the game. Enjoy the show.
Laurie's a humble bet in it. Laurie's a humble bet.
Cool, Ryan. Big up, man. Hope you're good, my bro. Big up the big 6 as usual. Still the best show on the.
Laurie
platform.
don't even pay his bets as well, man.
Excuse me.
Oh, is it?
He'll be paying this one. What do you mean he won't pay the bets?
11 days until the Premier
He
League.
doesn't.
How's everyone feeling about their clubs going forward? As Turks, for me, Arsenal are Eze and left winger from being a complete team, Leao or Rodrigo. I mean, we've heard all our opinions on our team so far, nearly coming up to 2 hours. But yeah, I still think a couple more players, ideally to be complete. But yeah, it's not going to happen. Total Eclipse says, big up to you, lads. South Africa movie was elite. By the way, Expressions asking those questions to Frank and Van der Ven was elite. What an absolute genuine legend. The guy is too funny.
Facts.
Trust
He deserves it. He deserves it the most, man.
100 humble guy as well. 3 says maybe Eze deals after Palace win the Community Shield, so he understands the type of silverware he is likely to win at Arsenal.
Big super chat.
Biggie Small said, Steve TOBS, is it fair to say that 0 all-time Tottenham players make City's all-time 11? Debating with a friend, Real Madrid work doesn't count.
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, Man City took our best right back to be their right back. So
Yeah, but
there's one.
nah, he matched work more there though, innit?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He said there's any Tottenham all-time Prem players.
Bale
make
gets in
City's
there. Bale
all-time
gets in
11.
there. Bale gets in there.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I think the work that Bale was mashing in the Prem needs to be
Yeah,
finding a way
facts.
into that team.
Facts.
He needs to be
Modric.
finding a way into that team.
Modric.
Kane won't, because I think Aguero's better than Kane. But
I don't think Modric will get in ahead of Yaya Toure and
No.
Real Madrid work doesn't count.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but he even at Tottenham, Bale was player of the year.
Bale's the only one that.
Bale's the only one.
But if I have some, Bale's the only one. But
Yeah.
Bale's the only one, man.
Where would you put Bale?
Right wing,
Right wing, left wing, anywhere.
right wing ahead of Mahrez for me.
Yeah, Mahrez. Yeah, listen, Mahrez is a top player.
What,
But, yeah.
Bale's Premier League was better than Mahrez's Premier League.
No, not as a legacy. No,
In terms of
but
peak level
talent,
Bale, for me, peak level Bale goes ahead of Mahrez for me.
In
in
the
that
in
we're
the
talking
Premier
about
League,
talent here.
yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
Premier League. So peak
Yeah.
level Bale was in the Prem was better than Riyad Mahrez in the Prem.
No, but
Yeah,
the thing is,
peak level Bale,
ability
yeah,
for
for me, yeah.
ability, Bale had more ability than
Mahrez
Mahrez.
did. Mahrez
No,
did
we're
not
not doing that.
lift to
You're
a
missing,
league.
you're missing the quote. The quote is not with Bale at Real Madrid, what he went on to, the Tottenham Bale against
Even
the
Tottenham
Premier
Bale, man.
League,
Yeah,
against the Premier League, Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't do
can't.
that. You can't do that.
Mahrez. If I'm being honest, I think the season Gareth Bale had before he left us beats any Mahrez season. And Mahrez has had some top seasons, but I think Mahrez has had multiple top seasons in the Premier League. Whereas I think Gareth Bale, he only had like 2 or 3. Mahrez had more than 2, 3. So
Yeah, I know. That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
argue for
I'm
Bale.
saying
But I
peak
think-
level Bale. I'm saying at his best, I put him in that City team. at his best at Tottenham.
So who would Man City have in the attack then? Because I don't know, boy. You got Bale, you got Son,
Kane in the story.
Aguero, yeah, Aguero over Kane.
And again, did Silva ever float in off the right?
Yeah, he did, but let's
Silva in the 10, man, surely.
Silva's a 10, man.
De Bruyne's in the 10.
De Bruyne in the 10.
De Bruyne is definitely in the 10.
Yaya Toure, Rodri,
100%.
David Silva.
Yeah, listen, it's apart from Bale, there's nothing else for Tottenham.
That's the only shout.
You know what I mean, bro?
Son is a contender. What do you mean there's nothing else? Son is a contender.
Son, are you mad?
No,
Son ahead of who? Do you know what
Absolutely,
it
he's
is?
a contender.
City in terms of
I said
wingers,
Son is a
lie.
contender. I said
On the bench,
City on the bench.
he can sit on the bench.
You know, no, but Son and Sterling, though. Sterling. I can't lie. I'm picking Sterling. You know,
Sterling's not starting in this team either.
Yeah, you can pick Sterling. I'm saying Son is a contender. You can't dismiss Son.
No, on the left-hand side, though. If we're picking, if we're doing a 4-3-3.
David Silva will play on the left.
I agree.
But then we're just shoehorning David Silva on the left.
Silva used to go over to the left all the time, bro.
I know, but bro, his position was
he used to go to the left because Yaya Toure would be putting the 10, and then they said, Yaya, go win us this game. That's what used to happen.
Yeah. You're doing that. Yeah.
That's what used to happen. What do you mean?
No, I get it, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to make a point.
It was time to mash one.
Oh, he's like, no.
Yo, Steve's like, not having that. Silva, De Bruyne, Gareth Bale, Aguero. Silva, De Bruyne, Gareth Bale, Aguero, Yaya Toure, Rodri. That is a fucking unreal team. Unreal team.
It's fantastic. Let me look. Jokes aside, listen, I'm not going to push back on David.
You've got to have had a better left back than us because we never had a left back.
Danny Rose.
Fuck.
Nah.
Yeah,
I like Rose.
The bottom of the barrel's been found, man.
Ben Davies.
It's Kyle
Ben
Walker.
Davies.
The names I'd consider as contenders. Man City have probably got better players in those positions. So, better performers in the Premier League in those positions. So it is what it is.
This one from HW saying our fans are begging for Eze, Rodrigo, Leao, but unless we change system style, it doesn't matter. Forget about signings. Arteta and his brand of football is the issue. Any left wing or a left forward we sign will get zero help. We could sign peak Real Madrid CR7. What would we do with our left back inverting and WD-40 Rice in the half spaces? We'll sign with rep and everyone. What he's saying is true, though. I mean, we have to. We shouldn't. In my opinion,
you agree with the WD-40 in the half space?
Yeah, right. I mean, come on, man. Rice is a top midfielder. We know what it is with him, but I think he isn't being used.
No, but I didn't. That wasn't what I was asking you. I said, do you agree with the statement of him being WD-40 in the half spaces?
What is a statement? It's a joke. It's not a statement. What do you mean? Do I agree? Do I agree with the joke?
I mean, it's a statement.
Yo, we got.
It's a question, even. Oh shit! Leopard's taking my life.
Right now, I can see your teeth. It's crazy.
Let me move on.
Only I can make that joke.
Before anyone else, I saw beautiful things on the pitch today.
Man. You brushed past that WD-40 one too quick, innit?
Your light switched off, bro. It's time to move on.
This is why we saw the Lewis Skelly training on the left back crossing in the clips, because he's got to start crossing. He's got to start overlapping. There's no space in that middle of the park no more, man. It's too congested in there. It's crazy.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't know, man. That doesn't suit Lewis Skelly, to be honest, but we'll see. AK says, I saw beautiful things on the pitch today. Salaverts, Ekatike, Gakpo with Isak incoming. What a shift from Szoboszlai too. Fun season ahead. Let's go. Obviously, Liverpool fan. Jill says, laughter's gone quiet around Chelsea. Consensus has shifted. Almost like billionaires wildly successful in another sport, no more than GRIZZ and Turkish. You haven't done a damn thing yet.
Champs. I need it.
Rashab says, what set Pep City apart since 17-18? Positional juggernauts enabled in his system. Can only see Liverpool and Chelsea build their project the same way. Matisse, how do you think we'll match up with the likes of Barca and Madrid in the Champions League next season? Chance to win it all.
Listen, if we can go toe-to-toe with PSG, we can go toe-to-toe with these guys. So Real Madrid, we all know they're having a bit of an issue balance-wise, figuring out how they're going to do things, but they're going to be a problem anyway because they've got the heritage. Yeah, listen, I think we can win the champs. I've said that. I think cup competitions suit us. Knockout competitions, we that's our heritage at the end of the day. People understand that now. When it comes to European trophies, we can shock anyone. We didn't win it either time being the best team in England, so we don't need to be the best team in England to do it again. So for me, just take each round as it comes. But I'm ready for anyone, man. Anyone.
Interesting. We'll be monitoring these words over the season.
Well, you're in the competition next season as well, so we'll be watching you too. Don't fuck up the coefficient.
I mean, my club haven't spent 240 million. My club don't have.
Did you see the Daniel Levy overlap interview?
I'll never.
You know what? I'm 15 minutes in. I'm actually. You know what, man? I'm actually 15 minutes in. Watch it. It's good.
He's chatting a lot, man. You should listen. It's good.
Yeah, nah. You know what it is? It's Gary Neville trying to find out.
What am I gonna hear? What am I gonna hear that I haven't heard already? Nah, man. Give us some players. Of all the big 6 teams, us and United are lagging the most.
You're not spending that 240 million. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. That's what I heard.
We need players. Yeah, so that's why I said. Well, I'll be. Listen, I've heard everything you said. Title challenges. We can win the Champions League, bro. I'm just remembering everything.
We will be there.
When it comes to a certain point in the season, I want you to just cling on to those words. Stay true. Stay firm. Yeah.
What about you, Super Cup? Can you win that? PSG.
I prefer not to speak.
Man. He's all of that, yeah. And then he just says, you know what?
We got him, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Bro, taking part in account.
Yeah, taking part.
I swear you're going as well. Are you not going to the game?
I am going to the game. So what? So it's called being a fan. It's called a holiday. I've never been to Venice, innit? So it's cool. A holiday.
Enjoy. As a Liverpool fan, I'm worried Newcastle won't sell Isak if they don't get Sesko. Striker market is bereft of options who are young, quality with sell-on value. Sesko's replacing Callum Wilson, man. They're going Isak and Callum Wilson, Isak and Sesko for the season, man.
Callum Wilson for United, that'll be a good one. He's old. He's proven. He fits Saeed's profile.
It's no West Ham. By the way, have you seen his contract? By the way, no, real time. Have you seen his contract? No, he's getting $5,000 a week if he doesn't play.
This guy's a bastard. I swear to God.
Getting what?
He's getting $5,000 a week if he doesn't play.
Exactly what SAEED said last week to describe a Premier League striker. Callum Wilson fits that to a T.
He's got West Ham, man.
Happy, man. You would be happy with Callum Wilson. And then for midfield, why don't you go and sign Doucouré? Used to play for Everton. He's on a free.
Nah, I'm all right, mate.
He's better than what you've got.
That guy said, world champ, out of the new and potential signings, who do you think will break out? I think Pedro will go up a level and be a starter striker for Brazil. I think Matisse agrees.
Spots there.
I mean, they need one, so it's not like there's a lot of competition there. So
what's happened to Gabriel Jesus? Is he fit?
Nah, man, he done his other ACL in January.
Yeah, he's cooked. I can't lie.
Yeah, both knees gone now, man.
I've seen him doing training, but I don't think I've seen him running around.
Wasn't he meant to be moving to Brazil?
Nah, he'll be back in January. There was rumors, but he's half the season.
He dyed his hair green and all that, man. It's mad.
Half the season out. No one find him. It's a shame though. He's a quality player.
Talented footballer, man.
Yeah, it's not gonna work out, man. The first ACL had enough impact on him, let alone another one. So yeah, it's peak. Vibav says, Turkish, are we a big club or just a famous one? 21 years, no Premier League under the Kroenke, mediocrity normalized.
Talented footballer, but
Bro, you're in Enfield, bro. Why the internet moving like you're in another country?
Oh.
Just look off the camera, man. Pretend you're there for the last.
Yeah, man.
It's all right, man. Don't worry. Just vibe. DVDs.
That's not some Internet Explorer bullshit.
From 10 minutes ago.
Man.
Man's answering a question from last week.
We don't know either, brother.
We don't
Randy
know.
says, bit of a random question, but Steve, are you more connected to Oasis as a band? Fans? Mute yourself, brother. Yeah, for fuck's sake, Steve. He's laughing. Steve, Oasis. Does it mean more because they're City fans or no difference?
no difference. My favourite band are the Stone Roses, and they're United fans, so the football thing, it doesn't really matter. But obviously, I grew up with Oasis as a kid, so that's why I get it, and I get to share it with my kids now who are into it. So anyone that's been to the gigs will know what I'm talking about. The last few gigs have been unbelievable, man. Wembley was top notch.
Yeah, I wish I went, to be honest. Steve, now Kyle Walker's done at City, is he the best ever Premier League right back? He is for me. No, we didn't miss. I got it in, but yeah, Kyle Walker, best right back Premier League history. I agree.
I think so. I mean, we'll see how he gets on at Burnley. Some players start ruining the legacy a little bit, don't they, when they drop down to another club and see how it goes. But I think he's lost a bit of his pace. But for what he's done with City and that, he's been brilliant. Yeah.
Well, why was there pushback when I said he's a Tottenham all-timer that's in Man City's all-time team? Why was there pushback?
Because City made him what he was.
Yeah, but we said Tottenham players that would make City's XI. You signed him for 50 million. Clearly, you saw something in him. He wasn't a 21-year-old, was he?
No. We needed his pace, man. Like we need one now. We need Kyle Walker regen.
Part 2. Turkish, don't forget Andre Santos till this day. I don't know what's more fraudulent. He's Brazilian or a left back, but overweight. I mean, the halftime Van Persie thing was enough in terms of Andre Santos. I can't lie. If I'm brutally honest, Newcastle are just so desperate at this point. If it is £80 million, it's a piss take. It is equivalent to United under Woodward beating City to sign Fred, Maguire, and Sanchez.
I think that's a bit harsh because it's like the striker market. The striker market is so small. There's only a select group of players that they can sign anyway, so they're forced to have to overpay. Like I'm not really sure.
And the market's changed now.
Yeah, everyone's at Newcastle desperate. What are they meant to do? What are they meant to do?
They're at that point now where they have to spend that money now. They just have to.
It's a joke thing, though. That price is nonsense. Man are tussling. Man are doing tug of war for Sesko. You know, the streets is dead, bro. Dead, cooked.
Yeah, football done. Generally,
90 million euro tug of war for Sesko. This paying for potential thing is out of hand. It's actually making me sick, bro.
There's no reversing it either. There's no end in sight. Oh my God, says I'm glad Chelsea are finally signing someone who can play both in the 10 and on the left well instead of Nkunku, and that freestyler money laundering scam Felix who can't really do either.
Yeah, he's in Saudi now.
Xavi Simons obviously probably be in by the next show, but we will see. Last 4 all from the same person. Flipping from Jay Singh saying, on balance, Arteta has done a very good job as Arsenal manager, but the Havertz and Madueke signings will likely cost him his job. Transformational money spent on above average squad depth. Agree. I mean, we haven't got that money to spend on squad depth like that. So yeah, I agree. Left wing was always a big problem. Left wing was always as big a problem as centre forward for Arsenal. The Gyökeres, Havertz and Madueke money could have bought Isak and Leao or Lookman, Osimhen and Kvara or Williams, Gyökeres and Rodrigo, etc. Plus money to spare. If you made a list of 50 players Arsenal should sign, Havertz and Madueke would not even be in the discussion. Tired of these brain-dead owners and bored. Zero ball knowledge. Sorry, lads, but I need to vent. And then he goes on to say, sorry, how do I get on the call-in show and know when one is coming up? Tried to join last time, but couldn't figure it out as I was working. Just WhatsApp call, please. Big up the Big Six every damn time. You know what? You're not wrong. I'd say this Friday would be a good day to get in a call-in show because next week, Monday's show will be the season predictions and next Thursday's show will be game week 1 preview. But I'll talk to the lads. If we can get one in this Friday, then yeah, that's the heads up there, my brother, because I can see 4 £10 super chats back to back. You've got a bit to say. So yeah, Friday, hopefully. We'll see. Parasite, last one in. TOBS, Stalker fans are about to roam the streets of Enfield now, thanks to Turkish. Also, Delap will kill it at Chelsea and take Kane's place for England. We will see. We will see. All right, that's the super chats done. I probably missed a few. Apologies if I have people. Past 2 hours, GRIZZ is already locked off, and I know a couple of us need to keep it moving as well. So, listen, glad to be back. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Individual channels in the description below. Like I said, we're back next Monday for the main show. And obviously, if we can make Friday a call-in show, we'll do that as well, people. So make sure you're here for that. And if you haven't got enough of us, the Big Six Safari South Africa Kruger vlog, it's out now. So make sure you go check that out as well, people. Love for the love. We'll see you when we see you. Peace. We're out.